settings in portrait mode, and I was like, no, what? Like,
I was wondering why you were making weird faces.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because like, why is it in portrait mode? So that was fun.
So yeah, it's gonna be a one. I'm getting into the forge now. I have in the background been writing up a backup character for Rue, and I'm very much enjoying him thus far.
For
Rue?
For Rue, yeah, and Chuck one.
Why is Rue? Why is he gonna die? Yeah, what?
Just in case.
Okay.
He's come a little bit close a couple times now, and you know, I want to make sure I've got something available just in case the worst comes to pass.
It's you know, just in case of something happening. I don't know.
Full year.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Yeah, like I got an inkling I might die, so I'm just gonna hedge those bets and make a new character.
Time for ghost and horse shenanigans.
Well, yeah, because like Rue, at this point, he has a reason to live, and you know every time some character has a reason to live, suddenly they're the first to die. So it's just like, fuck. Okay.
That's why Lance is still alive this entire time, because he's a shit character. He's a shit post character, and he's not gonna die.
He is literally a shit post, and it's honestly my least favorite shit post.
It's just a fucking shit post. He really is.
Like, just, I would have maxed out Braun because, fuck, you make a grit save. We'll make a grit save.
He's your least favorite, but, like, he is definitely the audience's favorite.
It's amazing how hard his character cuts.
Roll Braun to rip the flat gun out.
I know. Well, you got it. I roll grit. Oh. Wait. Go
roll grit, net 20.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Appears I played myself.
You still have the plates of mass? Or was that was taken away?
I believe he's still sharing them around.
I used them up, but I think that Osen has them.
Okay.
More or less, they get passed around, and you can figure in character that they're doing their daily reps of wearing the plates and maintaining their bonus.
Well, it just boosts your brawn, right? Not your grit.
It
boosts both. It's just less for grit.
It's 1 point of grit per 3 brawn or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. In the end, you get 6 points of brawn and 3 points of grit.
I mean, I might ask to borrow it after Odin just for the grit alone.
Purple Blorb, you gave 3 subs, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Not 3. I've been following for 3.
Oh, Curtis. No, hold on. I saw 1. 3-month gift subscription courtesy of. Okay, got you. So Arrow bought you a subscription. That's confusing as fuck. Why would it word it that way?
What?
Yeah,
why would it?
I don't know. It worded it weird. It's fine.
Yeah,
everything's fine.
I mean, it makes sense if he did it right now, but like, why would it tell you now?
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't do anything it does. No one knows. It's all part of the grip.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see who else. Onsen's gonna be. He's in like a fucking sex party or some shit. Where's he at?
Yeah. Oh. He's at a sex party. He's at a sex dungeon in Las Vegas, and at the moment he doesn't have access to his phone. So he'll probably.
Why the fuck is he in a sex dungeon in Las Vegas?
I'm in a sex dungeon in Las Vegas.
Because what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas.
He has like a company retreat.
I mean, yeah, but still,
or something of that nature.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine a company-paid sex dungeon. Damn. The level of awkwardness.
When your boss says, bend over, like, I don't want to. This isn't fun anymore for me.
Listen, this is our DEI policy. You need to go into the sex dungeon now. It's about sex inclusivity.
You must be pegged by HR right now. You don't understand. Could you fucking imagine? I don't want to go to the corporate sex party, but you must. You'll be fired. Firing sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Woo,
honestly, at this point, I would not put it past them.
Having seen the dude IRL, he's not a boy. I'm not a femboy, God. I'm such to defend himself. I'm a man. You think I can zoom in on these damn tokens, can't I? Ah, here, scale. All right, so I can scale it up.
That sucks.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Big tonk. Now we're rolling.
Honk, tonk. Tinka tonk.
There we go.
That's currently
Wondering where he
your
went.
map marker.
Or harp. Yeah!
So I guess we'll wait for another let's say about 10 minutes. See who else rolls in here.
Sure.
I know how I was like
Where is my beer?
I like pinging Onsen because I think it's fun. I'm not gonna be here right now. Onsen games. I'm not here. Onsen game time. It's him.
Onsen, we call you from beyond the grave.
It's just him screeching in the background. I'm in the Corporate 6 dungeon. Stop fucking pinging me. One of my customers has a company account with a local bordello. What the fuck? That's a thing?
What's a bordello?
Oh, you poor thing.
Is it like a brothel?
What's a bordello?
Hey, Charlotte.
Hey, Shork.
Is it not?
Hello.
Hey,
I'm a
bud.
little sick today. I won't be talking much. Thumbs
Oh.
up.
Are you always sick?
I'm not always sick. I just live a very
It is a brothel.
life.
It's a fucking fancy name for a brothel. What the fuck?
It's a fancy. It's a fancy brothel. All right.
Is it the one where it's
Yeah.
just like the ladies doing the can?
No, it's not the bordello. That's a cabaret.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that
I've
the
never
one
been
with
to
the-
a Yeah, even my friend sent me a text message like that's a cabaret, and I'm like, I don't know. I've never been to a strip club. I didn't even know we still had Oh no, I know we still have brothels, but you know,
Well, you heard of the Chicken Ranch before?
no.
Texas has a whorehouse in it. Fucking favorite movie. It's called the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Is what the movie's called. I'm pretty sure.
That's
I've never heard of that movie.
It's a
before.
Dolly Parton movie. Dolly Parton owns a bordello. In Texas.
Gonna be honest, I don't pay attention to Dolly Parton. I know it's
How have you not
fucking
seen
sacrilegious. But,
the
yeah.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas? It has fucking fucking me. What's Bert? Porn mustache man actor. What's my fucking brain?
that
That's
says
all of them. What the fuck?
Hold on.
That's like
Hold on.
every Hollywood producer ever.
Name Burt Reynolds. There's Burt Reynolds in it.
Ah.
you see, like I should know who that is, and I don't.
You're Canadian. Hey, not who Burt Reynolds is.
Because I don't watch porn all that often.
He's not. He's not a porn star. He's a movie
Not in porn. He
actor.
just has a porn mustache.
Jesus Christ. Hey, don't watch porn. Jesus.
Don't watch.
You're so fucking awkward, bud. Holy fuck.
Great. This is great.
That's fine.
I love this.
I mean, I don't care. I'm fine with being ignorant with this kind of shit.
Goodness. So, Sharklet, besides being sick, how's your day? I saw you were streaming earlier.
I mean, terrible because I'm sick. I may be feverish. I'm just kind of surviving here.
Oh,
You tried taking medicine?
number 2.
No, because I don't have any in. So I'm just raw dogging it, but wait, God intended, man.
Oh God.
I'm
You at least
feeling
you're keeping
terrible.
yourself you keeping yourself hydrated and like you're eating, right?
But yeah, no, I'm drinking water and all that.
And you're eating.
Yes, I'm eating.
Sometimes he's got a raw dog that virus, huh? So, how it is.
Yeah.
Drink the pickle juce.
Do not drink
Does
pickle,
pickle
juice.
juice work?
No, if you're
I can go drink
dehydrated.
pickle juice if it will work.
It's pickle juice is more for like if you have like a mucusy kind of sickness. It depends. Are you like is it a wet cold or a dry cold?
Well, my throat is full of phlegm, so
Then yeah, I would go for it. Or like warm lemonade with honey in it.
so I just downed all the pickle juice slash
No!
vinegar, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not all over.
or like warm like a hot lemonade with some honey in it.
Or
I don't
go
have
get some-
lemonades.
or you
And I
just
don't
get
have honey.
You could just get some fucking medicine, God forbid. Go into your backyard and
I don't
gather
believe in
30
that modern day
dandelions.
stuff.
And put your
I don't
dandelions
believe
in,
in the modern day stuff. You know, it's wild.
God damn, are you like one of those holistic ones?
Find
Who's just like who does
Fucking
like
dandelion wine is based. Okay.
No, I'm just lazy. I'm refused to go to the store.
It's pretty fun watching.
Gotta get
Chelsea,
the dandelions
I-
that aren't covered in dog shit.
Chelsea? I know pickle juice is just the vinegar. I realize that it's the acidity.
Yeah, Chelsea. God, whoever the hell you are. Jesus Christ, Chelsea. It's just a pickle juice. All right.
He's just like, do you? And I'm like, yes, I know that.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yo, it's crazy.
Hey,
It's
22,
been
how you
over
doing?
9 months, my man.
Excuse me.
Wheel skeleton. I mean, if you want to put in a game, you know how to. The mules are all your way. You guys can force in items in the book if you guys want to have weird items.
Rubs.
Remember that all the mules, different things. If you pay for a certain mule, I gotta put your shit in the book automatically as a courtesy. It's how it works. That's the 180, I believe. But if you guys want to put in some weird ass thing like the Bumble Bullet or me snacks, you just gotta.
God, the Bumble Bullet was so cute. I just the little comic they gave was just like, would you like the pollen? I'm like, oh my god.
Shoot you immediately. Okay.
No.
So
Need to add my sentient gnomes.
the last what the fuck is DoorDash? You know, bro.
Yeah, I don't use modern day shit.
Bro,
And if
just,
someone comes to my house at 0:30, I'm killing them.
bro, just give some stranger your home address. It's fine. He'll bring you Gatorade.
You
I'm
have
gonna kill them. If they go in my driveway, I'm killing them.
Then you have
They're gonna die.
what is it like fucking Uber Kids where you put your kid in a car with a stranger?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking like
It's Uber teenagers or something.
yeah.
There's no
Um,
fucking way that's a thing.
Oh,
That's a
it
No,
is.
thing.
it's a thing. It is.
They used that fucking brain movie Inside Out to like actually advertise like Teen Uber or Uber Teen.
Really?
Yeah, they
Wow.
use you run
Yeah.
the show. or
Yeah, I remember
something.
I saw a commercial for it where it's
Cody
just
has
like,
just activated
oh,
a
there's
whispered
no
secret
no
mule
one's
potion.
here, so I have to get
Bumble
to my
Bullet
soccer practice.
PLS.
So now you can have access to just like call an Uber. And I'm like, there's no fucking way that kids are just gonna use it to get to soccer practice. I can guarantee they're gonna be doing it to get
No.
over to their friend's place and go to parties.
Mhm.
It's like
I've got to go to
the
hockey
dumbest-
practice and grab some sticks or something. Just take me there,
Mhm.
Uber. Mama's got hockey. Never mind. I watch.
Well, let's figure
Watch
out
it-
what
well, watch
horrors
it with
you might
Shorzy.
unleash on people.
Mama's got sluts.
Mama's
to
got
panhandle.
funky fever.
motherfucker.
15. Okay, so the Bumble Bullet's been paid for. Great. Bumble Bullet. I have ideas for the Bumble Bullet as it is. You know, sounds fun. All right. I believe whiskey will be showing up eventually. All the big stars
If you said
arrive
something about-
fashionably late.
Wow.
Well, it's funny because hold on, I'll show you
Oh yeah, the shirt.
the whiskey shirt. Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I
nice.
was going through my
Nice.
Oh shit.
wait, is that a whiskey shirt? Like, it is. So I remember it's worth while training because it felt good under the plate carrier. Always like fucking usually wear it while training. Why no tactical Sharklet shirt I can buy? Sharklet, why? Why no do that? Why no do?
Because train how you fight, just train naked, dude.
Train how you fight.
Honestly,
You-
fair.
Train how you fight. Train naked. Sharklet 2025.
Listen, if I get into a fight, I'm
Put the
stripping
chat-
naked. I'm backflipping out of my
Well,
clothes and dumping myself in fucking lube.
Oni Naruto
Dude, at
has
that
just
point, they won't even
activated a
fight. They'll
mending
just run
mule
away.
potion.
You don't have to
Welcome
fight.
back.
Gotcha, Yoni.
Guard Bro gets one
That's
for
the point,
himself
and I
to
will
make a
chase
player
them.
reroll.
No one from Washington is calling me. Who the hell is this?
Heads up, Chuckle Fox.
Big I've contemplated so many times just going out to the
Broken Free
woods.
has just activated an
stripping
eyebrow
naked and
razor
becoming a
mule
cryptid.
potion.
I just got a
Do
something.
something,
Mule. It says
but try
do
not to
something,
kill
but try
anyone.
not to kill anyone. Okay. Duly noted, I guess.
That's a tall ass there, bud.
What the fuck? Do something, but don't kill anybody. That's me every fucking morning. I want to do something. Probably shouldn't kill anyone while I'm doing it. Good grief.
No promises.
No promises.
Do something.
By the way, Chad, I've already bought 2 of these, but Whiskey is having her little Claymore thing going on. It's the front towards friend thing. I already bought 2 of these. I
Oh,
just ruining my fucking budget doing this shit. But like it's a Velcro fucking Claymore plushie. Like it's got little legs on it. Like how did you not want this? What the, I was like, God damn it, Whiskey, when I saw it. But yeah, so I think these are they're one and done, aren't they? Like to do them once. Like I'm pretty sure these are one and done. So you want one of these damn things, you gotta get it now, because I'm pretty certain you're gonna have to try and find scalpers on eBay or something. But yeah, Clay the Claymore.
Yeah.
Clay the Claymore
Well,
has
he hates scalpers.
Huh?
I hate scalpers. If scalpers deserve the fucking having their shoes filled with Lego all the time.
your shoes filled with Lego. Well, yeah, so it's a plushy, cat-eared fucking Claymore, in case you're also wondering. I put the link in the chat for you guys, in case you all want one. Because these are basically just pure meme material at this point. And there you go.
I like it ping up too. Will you yeah before the Claymore explodes?
Yeah, fills your face full of ball bearings. Fuck! Shredded. All right.
You know, if you ever do sell merch, you should absolutely sell a plush version of the moaning gun and just have a little voice activation thing.
A little voice block.
And it's just...
So, Mocha, I need a few things from you.
Yeah, I was about to say, just don't get Mocha to voice it.
Need you to do like 37 variable moans if you don't mind. Thanks, kid. Appreciate it.
You're not getting any of the revenue, but like, appreciate it.
You get a crisp high five and a fucking lollipop. Thanks.
Peace.
All right. So
what's the thing where the company uses? You get awareness or some shit like that.
Awareness.
So like they'll ask like free stuff from like, oh, we want to commission you, but we don't have the money.
Exposure.
But exposure. Yeah.
I'll pay you an exposure, kid. I'll make you a star.
Whenever they offer exposure, I just laugh anymore. I just say, ha,
Do
you
they
fucking
still-
asshole.
Do they still do that? That's so funny.
It happens
Yes.
sometimes, yeah.
It's amazing.
The arrogance.
Also, how about them 4chans getting
And they just
hacked?
get upset and go, I'm just gonna go get the AI to do it.
I've been laughing watching the fallout of
Sorry,
4chan
God.
get hacked, and all the fucking all the moderators have like .gov fucking emails.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
it's like all the
there's so many fucking feds in the Jannies.
so all the Jannies on 4chan were all like in the government, and they're all like they're using like DCIPs. Like, nice.
Why would you sign up to 4chan with your government ID? That's so stupid.
Or your
Because
.edu
they're
ID.
feds. They don't need to be smart.
Very, very funny. We always knew. We're like, this guy seems like a Fed. And sure enough. But since the last game, it's been a while. I was out running around. So at a stealthcation chat, I was in Wisconsin. I was in Minnesota. I was in Iowa. I was in Missouri. Kind of going through and viewing land to buy, possibly in the future. Minnesota gun laws are absolute dog dick, though. So probably not going to go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, a permit to buy? How fun. How very freedom of you. Pop the founding father.
Come to Canada.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, yeah. My gun safe cannot legally cross Canadian state border, my guy. Like fucking mounts is trying to chase me down, just going
Fucking
near the border.
Stupid.
Yeah. Is that a fucking 30-round magazine? You got a permit for that? Where's your TV license?
So did you end up finding a place?
I was looking at land. So a lot of the houses were kind of fucking duty dick doo-doo. And I didn't, because I want to have a house that's an upgrade for this one, this fucking hovel shack I live in. And I'm looking to do a property buy and have like a modular put on it, if possible. Depends on how much I sell this fucking thing for, which is going to be its own little fucking headache.
Okay.
But these things take time. I gotta work through stuff. But the last game we were on, you guys discovered a thing. You guys dug up a T-18 boarhound, didn't you?
It's a
I
tank.
found a thing!
found a ting. I found a ting.
Yep, you guys found a T-18 Boarhound Scout car, but there's also something with this thing. It's currently being partially crewed, ain't it?
If you mean
Yeah.
when you say partially, if you
perv
mean half of it
ghost.
is corporal and the other half is physical, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it, I guess. So, more or less, chat, for those of you who weren't here last Tuesday, these guys dug up a T-18 Boarhound, and there are American GI World War II ghosts inhabiting it. And they're more or less are only visible due to Hurdy wearing the driver's goggles and helmet. Should be just the goggles, I think, isn't it?
It was just the goggles.
Yeah, the goggles.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Because she's just like, oh, cool.
yeah. And Mon's gonna be here today. He's gonna be doing whatever the fuck.
At his sex dungeon.
At a sex
He's being tied up and pegged. Yeah, he's being tied up and pegged by HR.
Mhm.
as you do. You know, a paycheck's a paycheck, am I right, fellow gamers?
Yeah.
And then you guys drove the Boarhound along with the motorbike to Tallwheat. Now, your main objective for going to Tallwheat was to more or less try and get money for the things you found, correct?
Yes. However, I don't know if the people present are the ones to sell the objects.
Who would your preferred seller be?
Mon.
Probably Mon, yeah, because he actually knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to this sort of thing.
I mean, I would ask Sozy, but I don't trust her.
Wow. She is sick, dying at home, and you tell her she can't. Wow.
Sharklet.
Wow.
No, Sharklet's fine. I love Sharklet. Sozy, on the other hand, I can trust her as far as I can sniff.
Sharklet, I love her, but her character's a demon.
I do agree, honestly. Sosie's a bit of a dick. Yeah.
See?
I wouldn't trust Sosie.
Sussy
Sozy is the type of person you see that you cross the street for.
Wow. That's kind of out of pocket, but okay. Okay.
Ah, it's out of pocket, but it's entirely true.
He's out of line, but he is
She's-
correct.
Yeah.
She's got crackhead energy.
This woman will kill me for crack money. Yeah.
Yeah.
She will kill me for crack. I know she will.
I mean, the only benefit is the fact that because if you're across the street, it implies that Sozy's coming at you from ahead, so she's not likely to shoot you. But the moment you pass her, she will. She'll turn and just.
I'm pretty sure that if this party heard Sozy's coming, multiple things would go through the minds all at once. I'm pretty certain. Call me crazy. Is there a pervert out there? Yeah, that's the one.
Primarily that, yeah.
Primarily that. Variant TM, thank you for following. So, you guys want to have Onsen take care of all the selling of the goods?
Oh,
I think that might be a good call, unless one of you two wants to take care of it. Because I know Lucius shouldn't. Lucius shouldn't come anywhere near this shit.
I think Curdy would tag along, just to kind of. Part of it is like just to kind of to get more information and to learn about how to do that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, we haven't gotten to Whole Week yet. So.
You guys are more or less. You guys can more or less see Tallwheat in the distance. Why I'm kind of calling a halt here and letting you guys get your bearings on what you want to do. So when it comes to trying to find a fleece for all your goods, you want to have.
Well, we would have. We should register the vehicles first.
You guys were advised to, yes. So,
Yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah, maybe we do that first as we go and register the vehicles.
Yeah.
Then I know that I want to see if there's a way that I can power level to match up to the rest of the party.
And then once we do that and sell things, Hardy would like to try and do like a wipe down of the boarhound,
A wipe down?
or just like some kind of cleaning kind of thing, because they've been underground for a while.
My brawn
Okay.
went down.
I'm not going to South Dakota. I want terrain, not forlorn open tundra and depression. So let's see. Register vehicles, sell goods. I'll go by line here. So, Herdy, what are your plans here in Tall Wheat? This is not only a book location, but this is a major Veil Rider fob / the main capital of the rogue Prince Nim. So there's a lot going on here. A lot you can find, a lot you can do, a lot you can go and see and discover. So it really depends on what you want to do as a character, what you want a character to do in this city. So,
aside from like the initial like registering the vehicles, tagging along with
aside from the group objectives of registering the vehicles and selling the goods you guys got from the boat.
Assuming that she'll have enough funds for it, she's gonna want to try and look for a house hunter or something of like that kind of family, because she wants to be able to study how to make these kind of things. Golems, yeah.
Interesting choice. So, house hunter / golem items.
Yeah, or books on golems or things like that. Kind of trying to figure out how to build a body and I know that's more on the mechanical side than magical aptitude, magical stuff, but
okay.
Hopefully there's crossovers.
Discover information on golems or golem creation. What else?
Maybe find a way to increase her grit, some kind of class or training.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. And how about you, Rue? What's Lucius think about doing here in town?
So I'm noticing that I'm missing 2 points of my bronze. So Lucius is kind of looking at himself going, feel a little deflated. I'm going to work out. I want to go out into the woods and start tree chopping more.
You can't deforest
It's time
every
to
area
bulk
you
again.
come into.
Watch me!
Maybe you do need the fucking Wonder Bread gun. Jesus Christ. Deforestation, my beloved.
Witness me!
Witness
Yeah,
you.
unironically, I think, I'm missing 2 points of my brawn. I should have a base plus 41 to all of my rolls.
What's your missing attribute? Do you know what it is? Oh, no.
So I'm missing 2 points in brawn. It should be a 36. I'm at a 34 right now, and I'm not sure where it's missing from.
Is there an item missing, or...
I'm not seeing an item missing. I'm still looking through it, trying to figure out what it might be. It might be one of my skills, but I'm not sure which. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look through it, and you guys do what you would like to do.
Just saying I'm missing 2 brawn, we can know what the brawn is missing from. Like, is it one of your skills? Is one of your traits broken? So we need to figure out where the brawn... Actually, we'll do a quick thing real quick. We'll do a quick brawn check here, and this will tell us what's going on here. So
holy fuck,
that tells me nothing. Jesus. So going up to the thing, I see tree chopping fucking looking axe. The axe thing. Does that increase your brawn though?
Yeah,
it does. Okay, increase your
brawn
and
grit.
grit.
It does. Let me. Yeah.
The curse removes it.
Decreases it by 15.
Pre-workout, plates of mass. Not really sure what's causing it to go down. So kind of look over your character sheet and see what's going on with it.
Yeah, I'll have a look over it.
All right.
I know I probably don't need those 2 points in brawn, but like I'm a greedy fuck. So.
Well, your entire character revolves around brawn, so you want to get every point you can, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes.
And Sozi. So Sharklet, what are your goals
nearly
here
spat
in
my
town,
beer out.
or things you want to do in town? Or want to find,
survive.
Survive. Okay.
Survive.
There is nothing you want to discover, find, do, learn, take, steal.
No, I just want to survive today, honestly.
Okay.
Honestly, fair.
Not a lot to work with, but I'll do my best. So we'll go with the registering vehicles thing. So who wants to go register the vehicles then?
I probably would with Mon.
Okay. So Lucius and Sozi, you see Mon and Hurdy walking off to go register your vehicles with the Veil Rider Guard here in town. That way people will know who you are. Do you guys go with, or do you stay with the vehicles?
I jump in the vehicle, close the hatch, and rock myself into comfort inside the vehicle.
I don't think the vehicle's very comfy inside, but you do you.
Sure. I mean, I guess I'll stay next to the vehicle, make sure it doesn't get stolen. I will don my slasher mask and have my axe at the ready. I will stand sentinel next to the truck.
Okay. So you're by the truck. Sozi is inside the truck, self-comforting in the darkness of the armored carapace.
It does sound pretty bad.
I mean, I don't know how to put it. You like, people, no good.
Oh, just like going up into a ball, rocking backwards and forwards like a crazy person.
Oh, like not side to side, forward and backward.
Yeah, forwards and backwards.
Gotcha. Not the comforting rock. The I want to go cut some kids up in the face kind of rock, back and forth.
Yeah, that's sort of rock. Yeah,
the
exactly.
government knows where the bones are buried. Yeah, okay, that kind of rock. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I wasn't going to kill those kids. I was going to get the kids to kill each other. There's a big difference.
It's not a big does it?
I remember there's a huge difference.
Holy fuck.
I don't think there is.
I clear the air. There's a huge difference.
Okay.
I don't
I didn't
think
want
there
to
is.
stab the kids. I wanted the kids to stab each other. It's like a life lesson. It's like a tutorial. Don't get
No, you
stabbed.
still-
and don't
You
stab other
still
people
wanted to
because
stab the
they'll stab you back.
kids. You still want to
No,
stab
I
the
want-
kids. It just wasn't you
No,
specifically that was going to do it.
I will not take this slander.
You
I
took
did
it
not want to
before.
stab the kids.
Anyway, Lucius, roll me a intimidation using your moxie, which you have none of. So let's roll moxie.
Which I also have none of.
Yes, you don't.
17.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so while the locals are giving your vehicles a pretty wide berth, there is a small crowd gathering around because they've never seen a T-18 boarhound before. They've seen the motorbike well enough, but they haven't seen a particular kind of vehicle before. So the villagers are, the townsfolk, the city folk are kind of looking at the vehicle from afar, avoiding Lucius's direct gaze, you know. They can see the shadow rocking back and forth through the fucking driver's slit. Like, what the hell's going on? People are trying to like lean down and see what the hell's rocking back and forth inside the fucking the vehicle there. And I believe Mon said her art was finished, so this absolute creature is inside the fucking boarhound rocking back and forth with purple hair and glowing golden eyes. I'm gonna roll for chance here, actually. See how it goes. Let's see. So the sun is catching, like, you know, the morning sun rising. The sun is glinting off of her Soza's golden eyes inside this fucking vehicle. So they see like these wide, golden, crazed eyes, I guess, like rocking back and forth inside the vehicle. Not sure if that's Sharklet's intention, but it just said she's rocking back and forth. Sharklet, would you have your eyes open or closed inside the vehicle as you're rocking forward and backward?
Open, staring just into the void.
Yeah, that tracks. That definitely tracks.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So as that's happening, Hurdy and Mon are walking off towards registration while Whiskey and Fruny are kind of hanging out along with the T-18 Boarhound and watching over their bikes. So Hurdy, you find the office where they do a lot of paperwork at, and it's basically just this fucking ad hoc tracking building where you have people standing around. There are wagons and caravans and other vehicles and more or less leased out steam-powered trucks, all kind of loitering around this big bureaucratic-looking building. And it's a pretty solid crowd, Herdy. There's lots of wagons and carts stacked up. You got horses neighing and snorting. You hear goats somewhere inside this fucking throng of vehicles. Not sure where they are. But you see this big official-looking, bureaucratic building. What do you do?
Is there any signs anywhere?
Well, yeah, there's a giant sign saying registration on the very front of the building.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I was thinking more for like smaller signs to be like registrations for particular things, or like lines for vehicle registrations or something. Or is there
No.
just like kind of a big
throng,
front
yeah.
desk, or just a front desk for you to kind of
It's like
line up
Italians
to?
queuing. This is a big fucking throng of people on it. This is not a standard
Well, I
English
guess
queue. Not at all.
I don't know the difference, so I'm just gonna line up.
Okay, so you get in line. You just get in any line. Just line up.
The shortest line. I don't know.
Okay. Roll me brain power, and just brain power. That's all you got.
I've got some brawn. No, I'm joking.
What do you use brawn for?
I don't. You just said I only have brain power.
No, like there's no skill attached to it. You can use.
Oh, okay.
I brawn my way through this fucking line, just throwing kids around. So you kind of slowly figure out that these lines aren't really lines. They're kind of just waiting in these little parties together. The lines are more of a gathering of occupants, passengers, and drivers of these vehicles. And there are no lines. You just have to go inside the building and try and find someone to talk to. And the building sounds loud and busy. Lots of shouting, lots of like clicks and stamps of machinery going, that kind of thing.
A lot of these people. I'm guessing a lot of these people are like taller than Herdy.
I mean, there are dwarves in Yamatu, but for the most part, most of them are taller.
So Herdy wouldn't be as noticed if she was, trying to slyly get closer to, slyly cut in front of people and get ahead to find someone to talk to.
I mean, depends on how sneaky you are.
I sneak? I don't know.
You
I mean, I do have my don't I have a camel? Yeah, my camel thing.
Camel thing?
The
Tactical crawl through this crowd.
well, the things I grabbed from the ship. What was it?
What camel? You mean like your fucking smock? The fucking
Yeah, smock.
Mo.
That's the word. Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a camel? I got my camel. The fuck you get a camel from?
Camouflage. Sorry, I couldn't remember the word.
Wouldn't it be great if just every so often a camel fell from the sky here in Superior Lara?
A random
hit the ground
fucking camel
with a wet splat.
with a parachute from fucking like in the Army now comes sailing down from the sky. Ah, yes, my tactical stealth camel, of course. Right on time.
Okay, I need to write that down. I want to make that an item. I want to make that a note. My tactical stealth camel.
So you have your camo smock. You do have that, but it's not exactly gonna help you out in this crowd of people very well. The smocks are all foliage covered, and they do adapt to the terrain around you, but you're more or less gonna be like shifting through like dirt, wagon, gravel. Like it's not. I guess roll me stealth. I suppose.
So flat 20.
If you have, hold on, shifting smock should have. Yes, hold on a second here. Now where's this thing at? Where'd it go?
I don't think I had it
There
as
it is.
an item.
Hold on.
Oh, never mind.
Look in your. No, you're wearing it, right?
It should be.
Okay. So with that, you now have +6 stealth. I need to get you. Who's a stealthy boy around here? Is that fucking Vaughn? Yeah. I'll drag this on for you. So go ahead and roll stealth with cunning. I put the thing on your skill sheet.
Me, stealth and cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So, you think you're being pretty stealthy. What is your plan of action here? There's like at least 30 feet of just people and stuff in your way. So what exactly is your plan of action here?
I imagine that at the school, the magical school where she was, or the college, whatever she was learning at, kind of also had like a problem of people just crowding around. So she would have learned how to kind of sidestep back and forth and shifting to get in front, like a kind of a crab way.
Your head is poking it. You wear the hood or no?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, because like I know that it kind of changes camouflage, so I imagine it would help.
So as you're kind of walking through, you're trying to maintain like a very close to the arm position, kind of moving your way through.
A little bit, yeah, because I'm trying to make my presence as small as possible and not be noticed.
You do fail that by margin of 4. So as you're moving through the crowd does notice this shifting figure walking along them. And you see the crowd kind of look down, and the crowd starts to slowly part in front of you. And now you kind of realize everyone's staring at you, and you like literally everyone kind of turns and goes, well, what the hell is that? As I'm watching you kind of like make your way through the crowd. As you just break through half of these people, you feel a hand come down onto your shoulder. Heads up, Chuckle Fox. Big boy coming through.
I guess I turn and look
Crusader
at the
Smokehouse
hand.
has just activated an eyebrow razor mule potion. There's a
You'll
small
come in.
southern-style barbecue
Oh,
cart
dear.
in town that sells at reasonable prices to distract a certain horse. They don't have black bags, for now.
Okay. Tell Crusader he cannot actually kidnap players, so he's having to work around his
God.
desires.
Was he gonna kidnap Curdy? Oh my god!
No, he had a different plan.
He wasn't.
Okay, I was gonna be like, jeez.
He wants to kidnap. Like you cannot black bag Sozi. He's like, but why
Okay,
not?
okay.
I'm like, you can't just kidnap an entire character, you goomba. It's bullshit. No, it's
He would
not.
also have to. You would have to like break into the boarhound.
Like it's just like it's bullshit. What do you mean I can't just kid?
Goomba.
Why can't I, a viewer, kidnap an entire player? It's bullshit. You're fucking liberal. That's all I'm imagining fucking doing. It's liberal bullshit. I can't kidnap a player. It's fucking bullshit.
It would be funny if they could, though.
I think it'd be cheaper just to just randomly teleport the boarhound with Sozi in it somewhere else.
I love how Sozi has so much attention on her, dude. It's like you. I want to kidnap you.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said kidnap, I thought that's what the hand was about to do to her.
No. So a hand comes down onto your shoulder, and you hear someone say, "Excuse me," from behind you. What do? It sounds above you.
Yes. And she kind of looks up.
As you look up, you see like they're like 30 dudes. Just look at you. They go, "What are you wearing, Gertie?" Give me a Moxie save.
This is not gonna end well. Okay, it's not in that one, but it's not great either.
30 grown adults, all in some form of veterancy, mercenaries, caravan layers, adventurers with their own things going on, are like all staring at you. And you feel the heat come down your shoulders, the weight of all these gazes upon you. What do? With a 7.
My clothes?
Well, not really your clothes, more of that thing you're wearing that's bending the light. Where did you find that?
In the forest?
You see them all pull out books. Which forest? They're playing. See these little books come out, ledgers going, So they're all kind of. So you see like 30 pens and pencils come out and like little notebooks. I'm like, okay, which forest? Which way was it? Is it north, south, east, west?
Who are you?
He goes, God, every fucking time, players.
People are. He's asking me questions. I'm gonna want to know who they are.
He goes, I'm Robitus. I run a caravan, but I do deal in magical items. Just if you found this down south in the woods, I would just like to know where and what you would charge for such information.
This is really where I wish Mon was here because I'm just like, I don't know how much to charge.
I assume Mon's off Horan. That's all I can think of.
Mon was supposed to go with her, and he got distracted, and he just wandered off.
I need Mon!
Mon
help me!
Mon saw a 7'1" fucking ripped female orc. He's like, oh, off the work it goes. So he's currently being distracted. It's just you and like 30 grown men kind of ringed around you. Hey, Austin.
Speaking of,
So how's the sex dungeon?
Yeah, how'd it go?
See,
He's muted.
he's using that fucking hotel internet.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. How was the pegging from HR?
They didn't use lube, did they?
How's the pegging from HR? Leaving a courtesy spit, man. It's bullshit. So
Since
Onsen,
Mon is here, can Mon help me?
so Onsen, are
Yeah.
you are you
They use the
playing
spiked
or
cat dildo.
now, hold on? Are you playing or just listening in?
I can play for about an hour.
Okay.
Then I have to go to company dinner.
Ooh, the company
Lame.
dinner. Ooh, you have like
Ooh.
your people like you. Gross.
Wow.
So you and Hergerty are currently going to go get the vehicles registered at the registration building here in Tallwheat, and she's currently being waylaid by people wondering where her fancy smock came from. But you, good sir, you are kind of tagging along behind her, and there is a group that has a few of the more enticing female adventurer archetype that many manga folk do such enjoy. Give me a brain power save as you see him. You got pretty high brain power, don't you? 4. Oh.
Well, I can't get into Foundry on my iPad, so
I'll roll for you then.
yeah. What could go wrong?
A 9. 13. Excellent. So you kind of hear one kind of cat whistle at you, and you kind of like look, and you see like this very rugged looking woman who has about 4 or 5 facial scars, a steel healing bullet wound to her shoulder. She's wearing a mishmash. Is that a bunch of rocks in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Apparently she's pulling rocks out of her fucking pocket. But she's wearing a mishmash of tiger stripe and stolen ACU combat gear, as well as a black condor plate carrier. Not the great on our world, but it's pretty okay for Shapiro Alara. And she's gonna blow a kiss at you and try and get your attention. I'm gonna force a thing on you. She's gonna try and seduce you. Do. Or just catch your eye.
Someone play the seduce me.
I got a free reroll. We'll use it here, actually. That sounds fun.
Oh,
How exotic!
Damn it. So 16. So I'm going to have you roll a Moxie save. You should beat this, I'm reckoning. Do.
Well, I do have plus
Yeah.
11, so yeah. Probably
So
should.
you can tell by how she's kind of winking at you, making these faces at you, that she's interested in carrying favor towards your services. You are a small, rather twinkish man, and she is not. So she can see by the fucking thing you wear on your neck. She's like, oh, this one's a fucking professional. I've been out in the field for fucking 4 months. Mommy wants cake. So how do you? You're not seduced. You still have your wits about you. You're not being drawn in by her
Yeah.
brutalish allure. So what do you do?
Well, it might be a little bit, but I will draw myself out into the open without breaking eye contact, and I'm gonna like finger wave, like motioning towards me, like, come on.
Are you?
So everyone will be able to see the tag, as further advertising.
What?
Were you
But,
close to Hurdy when you walked away?
Well, I'm assuming since I was following Hurdy, I was probably like maybe a good 5 feet behind her, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but then Hurdy
Yeah.
tried stealthing through the crowd.
you wasn't here. Like, that's
But
Yeah.
let's see here. Also, like first time chat, White Plume 6, just LMAO clip that. Just his first chat in here. Never fails. Lamau, clip it. So
Clip it and ship it.
So Mon, what do you do exactly?
All right, so Mon is gonna like advertise himself to the entirety of the crowd. Like he's gonna see everyone crowding around Hurdy and go, "Oh well, maybe there's more opportunity here." So he's gonna try to lure her towards the opening in the crowd.
Broken 3 said, do something, but try to kill anyone. I want to roll. That'll do. So you present yourself to the crowd, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
As you present yourself, Hurdy, you see a once interested. I'm gonna roll to see how big their actual height is. 1 second here. Let's be accurate here.
Are they all humans, or are they just are they not?
No, there aren't any humans here. These are all locals.
Okay. So imagine like Onis and orcs and Goliaths.
So you see a 6'8" male orc kind of turn his head, and he sees Mon, and he goes, "Hey, I'll be right back." And he kind of turns and starts walking towards Mon. Now, as he's walking towards Mon, Hurdy, the fucking Robitus says, what do you want to, what do you want in trade for this information? What's your price, the broker?
She's immediately thinking, "God damn it, Mon, you're supposed to help, not fucking go over there."
Too bad.
My bad.
I don't have any market sense, and I really don't know how much it would be.
It's funny because Mon does have market sense.
I know, that's why I'm so annoyed that you walked away, you asshole.
You shouldn't have walked away from me.
All these
Moto
professionals seem
likes
curious
you.
about the information.
It's just, why do you choose the fucking Moto? So
The orc.
So Hurdy,
Moto like.
I'll let you raw dog Rampire if you want.
Please.
Go right ahead.
Just give me like a ballpark of like, how much can I
White
ask?
Plume is followed.
Logically speaking, all these professional-looking guys seem interested in your item and in the information. They're all like taking notes, so I wouldn't ask for any less than maybe like at least a king's gold, you know?
So
Yeah, because I was.
So Hurdy, you know that they're after, clearly information on where this equipment came from. And they simply want to know where you went. Now, you know that information brokering is nothing new. And I'm doing a small how-to for someone in the audience who better be paying attention. So you know that you can be as detailed or as vague as you wish, depending on what kind of price you want to pay. So for an exact location, like a very small grid square, that'd be like hundreds of gold. Like, well, here's exactly where it is, this grid coordinate, this time, this place, look for this. You get a huge amount of information. That'd be a lot of money. If you say it's an Albert Mother's Forest, that's like 5 guilders, So it depends on how much you want to give away and how much you want to give it away for.
Oh, King's Gold. There it is. King's Gold is 12. Okay. Which is.
Now, real quick, since Mon is making a spectacle, Hurdy could probably see him and go, "Oh, let me get his opinion."
Well, you could say that until the giant orc walking up behind you pulls out his coin purse, not the weird one, the one full of coins. And he goes,
Oh.
he kind of goes, Mister, and you can hear the girth of this coin. He goes, I'm just curious, how much do you offer for your services? Now, Mon, you can see you see the shadow being cast over you as he walks up behind you.
I will not turn around. I will simply look up over behind myself.
Behind yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah. Now remind me, since I didn't control this, what outfit is Mon wearing when he enters the town?
I assume your usual. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's a chance that you're still wearing the maid's outfits, to be honest. Because I remember you said you didn't take it off last session unless you were sleeping.
I'm going to say he's wearing his usual outfit.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
For my own sanity.
All right.
He goes,
So,
I could have but noticed your rank, and I figured it's been a long 2 months on trail, so I figured I would simply ask.
Well, if you know what the rank is, you know where the price starts, don't you?
Well, it's been a long time, and you clearly bathe, so I'm a bit out of touch with what the usual price is.
I will take a look at the size of his coin purse, the actual coin purse.
It's big and fat. Yeah, the guy just got back from being on trail, and he clearly found a cache somewhere. So he's got a pretty big bank.
All right. Well, how do I want to approach that? Well, you seem like you've got enough to probably afford at least the basic stuff. So
I just saw a fucking. You clearly bathe. That's so sad. Thank you.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Well, I'll say we'll consider starting at 300.
So he goes, deal, and he kind of puts that entire sack right in your palm. He goes, the rest we can work on later.
All right, and I'll there was the other person, the woman with scars.
She's looking kind of put out. She's kind of like,
oh.
Oh, he takes dick.
Fair enough.
He takes dick. Gross.
Oh my god, a homophobe.
Not cool. Yeah.
I'm not having what he's having. I'm good.
Yeah.
She's like, I need to find my Twinkie himbo.
I want my peaches and my sausages separate.
So the 6 foot orc goes, so where do we go? Where do you want to go? Do we go where you are? Do you go where I'm at?
Is there a good tavern in town?
I'm at the Leaky Ducky down the road.
Leaky Ducky.
What is up with these foul
Sorry.
taverns?
What was the name of that place?
The Leaky Ducky. It's just down the road.
Jesus. Yeah.
This is a duck.
All right.
Dakuz owns a chain now, doesn't he?
No.
Well, with that, yeah, I was gonna say, please tell me that's not a Dakuz.
It's the resounding no.
Please tell me this guy is not franchising.
Come on to the Leaky Ducky. It's this fucking tanky flake we go near.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Now, with that in mind, Mana's gonna say, probably louder than intended. I have other services that can be arranged as well for the right coin.
He goes, no, I'm good. He kind of like wraps his giant sweaty arm around you, and like you get a good whiff of his of himself, and he still smells like the woods and of horses and of sweat, blood, and he's probably killed a few people because he smells like a little bit like death. Like you get a little whiff of like rotting meat, and you kind of look down at his arm, and he's got like his tribal tattoos are wrapped up, and like you can tell where some have been kind of smeared off by someone's hand, like dragging down his skin, trying to get away from him.
Roll grit for Musk Kink.
Oh,
Honestly, yeah.
oh.
I was actually about to say that, yeah.
No.
Have Mon
We're
roll
all
a grit
fine
check.
here. We're all good here. Let's just right
Roll a
along.
grit.
Mon war arousal.
Jesus.
Roll a grit check. Roll a grit check.
God damn.
Oh, I fucking love Modelo. All the time is great.
Oh,
21.
21.
21.
21.
Yep. All right. Well,
Does it mean
Mon
like
is Mon
does that mean you're into it? I don't know what the fuck you want from that fucking
No.
roll.
I was gonna say,
Like,
yeah, we're
wh-
gonna say he is. We're gonna say that he is.
So
Mon is developing a smell kink.
so this giant 6'8" orc kind of steers you down the road, and this one gal's like, "What the?" She's like, "What?" She's like, "What happened? What the fuck happened?" Because she was like, "Hey, cool, sexy boy meat. What the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, what?" And she's like completely. She's kind of like, "What? What just happened? What? Did I have a stroke? I blacked out. What happened?" So she's kind of trying to figure out how the hell it all went so wrong so fast, and like she's like, "Am I poor? Am I poor?" Like,
Yes.
so
Yes.
so Mon's
You're
being
not rich
led.
enough.
So Mon's being led down the road, and Hurdy, you're still being confronted with these men. So what are you doing? It's the dog gonna be let to stank. Jesus
Jesus Christ. Now, I will say this. Mon will ask which version he wants.
So
Does he want
so
Mon or Mana?
sorry, Hurdy. One moment. So you ask him, and as he's leading you down this road, he goes, "Well, I figured you would. I like this better." He gestures towards the current male you.
Okay.
But as you're being led on the road, you kind of
That
look
works.
around and you realize that there are like vehicles of war being like they're parked along the way. A lot of them bear like battle damage. They're like mercenaries like picking their teeth on the side of the road. And there's one guy who's literally pulling a dead body out of a fucking ruined Humvee and kind of throwing it into a giant wheelbarrow. You're like, you know. And like as you're walking down the road, he goes,
This is my guard down.
and the orc's like, "Yeah, well, we just came off trail, from down south, and it got a little hairy, but the money's nice." And you hear like a wet slap of someone like cleaning out the driver's seat of another Humvee of all those like this caked in blood from like where a claymore hit it. He's just scraping the old driver out, and you see the leaky ducky up ahead of you, and it's a duck on its back with a spear through it. And the
Oh my god.
and I'll show what the signpost looks like. So look above Tall Wheat if you can. The signpost looks like a normal signpost like this, but they got let's see, I'll do it like this. So normal signpost. They kind of carved in the leaky bit along with the rest of the signpost, and there's like a duck, a spear through it, like quack, little legs in the air. And it's it's like the leaky ducky.
Well, the Mon is going to take great delight in the imagery of the duck getting stabbed.
He goes, so the orc goes, "Do you not like ducks?"
Just one kind.
Oh. So he goes, "That'd be a funny story." He kind of, now at the door of this place, he offers his elbow to you to let you take it.
Yeah.
So do you?
Now, Mon is gonna like moxie it up and like just put his head in the dude's shoulder.
As you do.
He's gonna work it.
On?
You are a professional after all. Let's be fair here. So
Exactly.
the orc
Gotta
opens his
work it,
door
bro.
up, and it opens his door up. You realize you're at like the fucking VFW of the fucking Tall Wheat. This is basically like the Adventurers Bar.
Huh?
This place smells like
Fuck yeah.
the fucking cuddly duckling from Tangled is literally that scene inside this fucking bar,
Yeah.
except far more militaria. And like there are kegs being fucking poured open. It's like just literally a bunch of dudes. This is a completely all dudes. But inside the leaky duckling, you realize that a lot of the dudes here are kind of like, you kind of look left and right. Actually, hold on. Let's do a check here. I want to see if you can see this or not. Get off of me. Let's see here. Do you have any? You don't. Classic. Okay, hold on. Let's find the correct skill, shall we? Doodle-doot, doodle-doot, cunning. Yeah. Doodle-doot, yeah. Yeah, that's a good shatter. 40. So you kind of like look at it like, oh, it's like you know, it's a dude bar, it's fine. But you kind of look left and right, and you see that a lot of the guys have like a hand tucked into the back pocket of another mercenary, or like you're like you gotta look around, and like a lot of the drinks have like like umbrellas in them. You're like, wait a
I
minute.
see.
But yeah. So Hurdy, back to you. What are you doing?
That's what I was gonna say.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got a little distracted.
I got distracted by the gay bar.
Figure it out before Mon starts collecting customers.
You see,
600 guild pieces.
I hope Whiskey gets her in time to have to fix your butthole, dude. I'll have a medical check for you, Whiskey. Jesus.
Where is
Buddy,
Whiskey?
you were
by the way?
about to get
She was having a stomach ache, and she said she's going to be here,
Right.
but she may have had a relapse on her. I don't know.
Yeah, Whiskey got tummy hort.
Tummy hort.
Tommy Hort.
I think like both VTubers here are sick.
I know, right?
I'm just
With the impending retirement of Gargura, all the VTubers got like a massive synth wave of fucking psychic sickness.
I made
Don't
a
worry,
joke
she'll come
about
back
how,
as Senzawa and she'll do more cursed bullshit.
like, I made a joke
Everyone
about how
knows a
there's a
Senzawa,
code.
right? Like everyone knows that shit. Like you are Senzawa. You're not fooling anybody.
I don't know.
Anyway, so what are you what are you doing?
I made a joke about like how there's like
Oh,
an
man.
internet code going around because it just seems to be traveling through the electronics. Anyways, she says 600 guilder pieces for the information, or for the location of where I got this smock.
Okay, so you're gonna offer 600, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How do you deliver it?
Well, yeah, I guess she takes a moment and pause when he asks her, and she's looking at the group, and I guess it would be like a kind of, would it be okay for her to use a vibe check to kind of like see how heavy how girthy their coin purses are?
Nice coin
I
girth.
suppose. So go ahead and roll me a D100, and then roll me. No, sorry, it's not D100. It's a D20 now, isn't it? Shit, hold on. Oh, that's pretty good. Hold on. And now roll me. So now you lack communications. You lack market sense. You lack really any kind of speaking skill.
That's why I wanted Mon to be here at the fucking
So
door.
go ahead and roll me Moxie as you do your vibe check. You truly lack any available skill that would help you here.
You can't talk to people.
So I forgot.
Why do you think I went with Mon?
It's a T20, but I had to do wrong. But it's a 96. I rolled that as a 20 plus because a 96, the D100 is pretty fucking good. You know. So you look around, and these guys mean business. These guys' business is equipment trading, is going and finding rare things, going and stealing or acquiring rare things. So these guys are ones who are like finding rare weapons or looting like Southern Elf or Veil Rider, depending on where they are, you know, equipment, and then selling it back to the black market or the open market. And you know that all these guys got money. They have brokering money. However, your Moxie was a 6, and you lack any skill, so subtracted by 5, that's a Moxie of 2. So how do you deliver your offering of money?
A very kind of skittish of eyes from right to left and a stuttering of 600 guilder pieces.
So
A very unconfident 600 guilder pieces.
Robertus goes, you seem unsure about that offer. Are you okay?
To be honest, I'm not normally the one who does these kind of trades. The one I was hoping to just walked off with your friend.
That's not my
whore.
friend.
Not your friend, my friend.
Sorry. That the orc, we don't know. He's part of a whole other adventuring group. He's part of I believe it's his husband and 10 other orcs who do acquirement of goods. And he didn't go with him, did he?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Why
why
the fuck is he
I'm
fucking hookers if he's got a husband? What?
You guys have a medic,
Oh,
right?
no.
All of you
Like you guys have a healer or a medic or like a soothsayer
Yeah.
or a thicket witch. You do? Okay. He might need him later. But tell you
Also,
what.
both of you to assume that they're in a close relationship.
Oh no.
Oh, his husband? Question mark. But he goes. So, how about he's gonna hit you with a far more advanced check here. Yeah. So he goes. How about for the exact location, I will give you 400. And then you watch her as the guy looks around. The guys go, and they kind of look up and they go, exact location 400. And you see a valley elf kind of go, I will give you 421 guilders for the exact location. And slowly these guys start bidding you for the information. And it goes back and forth between like 4 or 5 of these guys around you, the mercenaries and the adventurers. But finally, there is a let's see here, a female satyr. She goes, I will offer you 520 guilders for the exact location, in which I will endeavor to keep said information to myself and not share it, so you may then broker out more information to this lot in a deteriorating degree of accuracy. How does that sound to you, dwarf?
Let's see. Dude, I don't know why I keep looking at. It's not like there's a spell that'll help me with this one for some reason.
I cast counteroffer. No, not how it works.
Well, no, it was like, is there like a contract spell or something? But
It's simply good of word. Now, these guys and gals who do this, their worth is of their word. To be known as untrustworthy in the circle is to be known as basically like, you're trifling. Like, you're just not really worth talking to. Did you fucking coin flip at me?
For myself, I need to decide something.
Don't flip a coin. What the?
Why not? Yeah. And she looks at the saint and says, "And may I have your name?"
She goes, my name is Siri.
Okay, she sticks her hands out for a handshake and says, I like that deal.
You must repeat the price, dear. We both must understand the price.
For 600 for 520 guild pieces, I will tell. My brain was just like number. I will tell you the exact location of where I got the smock to you and only you, or to you, and you will only keep the information to yourself.
So you see all the guys kind of like look at each other, and Sarah has this wide smile. She goes, 520 is. And she shakes your hand. And as she does, she hands you 520 guilders in this fucking heavy-ass fucking leather sack. And then she goes, now, and she pulls out this very accurate map. And she kind of takes you towards her little wagon there. She pulls out a cover around you two, this big black cover. And she kind of wraps it around the both of you. And she kind of like pulls out this little orb and kind of blows on it, and the light comes alive, and it kind of lights up everything inside the blanket. And she kind of rolls out this very detailed map. Now, this map is one that's basically 10 times more detailed than maps you've seen. It has every village, logging camp, ruin, battlefield, battle site on this map. She goes, okay, point to where you found it.
It's about 4 days ride here, at least from our vehicle. So it'd be, and she's kind of like with her hands because she is sort of measuring the distance and from using location and points to where 1, 2, 3, 4-ish to get to there.
Okay.
And points in that kind of general area where I
Okay.
found it.
Now, here's the problem. You lack cartography.
Fuck.
Give me brain power.
Better roll well.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she's not lying if she gets it wrong. Because it's to her best of
But if
knowledge.
you are wrong, the satyrs going to find you, probably break your fucking legs.
That is true. Oh, no! Well, it's still 22.
So, -5.
Be a spited satyr.
So, you kind of... What? What are you pointing at me for? So, you do your best... Yeah, it's my pupper. You do your best to point out where it is. Now, do you tell her exactly where you found it? The boat? Everything?
She says that there is a boat and where the location is, but she doesn't mention what's in the boat, who's in the boat, and what they encountered in it.
You don't say that?
No.
Wow, okay.
No.
I was gonna ask the
Man.
question if you didn't bring it up. I was like, are you guys
It's just
talking
a-
about the furries?
Well, she's gonna say no. She's gonna mention that on the boat that there's a room. There's a room that where her sister is led, and there's writing on it, and it says that there's nothing in there except for a undead creature, and I ask you to keep that door closed.
So she goes, undead? What do you mean undead? Like, was there a Stala magician you fought around this boat?
Unfortunately, there was because the group did mention that they had to Hurdy that there have been syphilis zombies.
Yeah, and we
Right.
mentioned the syphilis zombies to the Veil Riders in front of town, like right in front of Herda.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
okay. It says I hadn't encountered it because I had arrived afterwards, but the rest of my party had fought what they said was a outbreak of syphilis individuals, and my sister seemed to caught a strain of it because despite being turned, they had trapped her in one of the hallways or in the room. I'm not sure it was a hallway room.
So the satyr goes, interesting. How interesting. One moment. And give me a brain power save.
Well, you were about to get your organs harvested.
That's actually a fail. You failed by 1.
No!
So the last thing you see is this satyr pull something off of her finger. And then things kind of go white and umber and purple. And suddenly you're standing there and you have your sack of gold. You're like, oh, you kind of look down to the sack of gold in your hand. And the satyr in her wagon and her team are nowhere to be found. And you hear...
Hold on.
And you hear a Rubis go, hey, you're finally back. You were gone for like an hour. What happened?
I'm still wearing my goggles, so...
Yeah.
She's kind of like rubbing her head and like below her she's like asking like, did you guys see what happened?
I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to lie to you. When she put that ring to your forehead, we all backed up and walked away. Like there was something funky and spicy about whatever she was doing to you. And like, we got the feeling that we shouldn't be there. So we kind of just walked away until they left you alone. They took you to some little building. All right. And they kind of like were talking to each other. And you were kind of like doing you see a guy you're kind of like shuffling around confused, and they asked you a bunch of questions, and then they left, and you kind of wandered back here. Well, we kind of steered you back here, but like you were gone for like an hour and a half, and
Did you hear what kind of questions they asked me?
No, we were outside the building looking through the windows because we didn't want that lady like going anywhere near us. She was kind of freaky, and we now. Oh shit, the names forgot. Hold on, one second. I can find the fucking.
I've got it's in my notes.
Yeah, it's mine too. I just gotta pull them
I think
up.
you said her name was Cece or something.
No,
Siri.
no, not
Siri.
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 There's Tacy, the commander, Joseph, Jeremy,
I'm
Frederick, and
getting
Eric.
it. My gosh.
I'm just letting you know.
So here we go. So Frederick said that he thought that she could see him, and he goes, we locked eyes, and she smiled, and I didn't like that. So other one goes, so we just kind of backed up and gave you your space and made sure that she couldn't touch us.
On one
Oh, that's
hand,
interesting. She could see them.
yeah.
Something Purdy can't do.
No, I mean, Hurdy can see them. She just can't see their faces specifically.
Yeah.
Hurdy is like giving herself a migraine and feels. On one hand, I am annoyed that you kind of just left me there, but at the same time, I don't blame you for doing that. I appreciate you helping me bringing it back here. And then she kind of drops her hand and looks at the guy who was talking to her earlier, and I already forgot his name.
The group of guys who are watch you talk to yourself. They're like,
well, no, she's kind of muttering because she like is rubbing her temples like it's a headache, and she's muttering underneath her breath for a second. So she's not outright talking to the air.
Okay. But so Robertus goes, so you were gone for a while. Like that wasn't a really detailed map you were giving him. Yeah. I kind of you know what? Actually, I'll pay the exact same. I'll meet that price. But as he says that, you feel a pang split through your temples. As you get the feeling that you shouldn't give him the exact location. As a matter of fact, that zip through your temples tells you shouldn't give any of them any information at all.
I think you got cursed.
She put a fucking contract on you. Fucking hell.
It can't be that binding if I wasn't conscious enough to remember the fucking thing. I have to give it consent. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm fucking Faye. They put that shit on kids.
Consent and
That's
the Garbro
she was a
gang.
satyr. What happens if she says yes? Like she's just trying to, because she's pieced it together that this is I get that feeling, and this must be from the satyr, and she kind of tries to say the word yes to the guy.
Give me a grit save.
How much pain did she get? Okay. This is why I want more grit. Oh, there it is.
Don't play R.I.P. chat. She's not dying. Jesus.
Goddamn
satyr, give me brain cancer.
Fucking just a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
I heard he got roofied. No,
It
she
killed
didn't
me
get
when I put that
roofied.
tumor in her head.
It really did
Just-
kill when I put that tumor
just
in
like
her head. What?
Tie her to a stick and
What?
slowly
Bang,
enter
bang, bang,
towards a nuclear bomb.
Interesting. I might have a promotion.
All right. So
Ooh,
you
nice.
go to say you agree. Yes, I will. You affirmative yourself, but you can't go. And you feel your brain kind of clamp, and it feels like you have a ripping, roaring headache out of nowhere. What do you do?
She's kind of trying to fight against it.
Okay, you're so you're gonna fight against it. You said.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
Grit save.
Woo!
Not great. Please stand by. Where's my damage types at?
Oh dear.
I always fuck this up somehow. There it is. Okay. It's going to be 4d6. 4d6 lethal.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
shit.
Yeah.
You take 16 points of lethal damage as this
Blood.
So basically,
Ein donated $5.
Forest nuke?
nuke?
What do you mean forest nuke? What? What? No.
Shouldn't have told him about the furries. Let those fuckers get eaten.
So as you go to like you go try and power through it, your nose starts bleeding, and your ear starts bleeding as this crushing clamp kind of sinks down on your skull and head, and your knees kind of wobble, and they go whoa, 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 and all the guys kind of lunge forward to catch you as your knees go limp from this crushing pain on your head.
Hurdy will try and either catch herself or stand up or whatnot, and kind of go, I apologize, but I don't think I'm physically able to do it. But as it wouldn't be fair, I will ask one of my party members to tell you instead.
They go, okay, sure. Do you want to lead the way?
Do you happen
The
to
first one
have?
they see is the fucking horns.
Yeah. Do you happen to have a handkerchief or some kind of cloth? Just because she's wiping the blood off of her face.
6 handkerchiefs kind of nowhere, kind of like on your face. And there's like a polka dot one, a red one, a rather dirty one that's got green slime on it.
She'll grab the red one because blood's already red, and use it to kind of like dab her face and everything. Probably won't be a while until Mon comes back since he's off.
Yeah, well,
making money.
There's a perfectly good horse.
Well, I mean, technically, she could still ask Whiskey
Grit
or Clara.
save on mine. He's doing fine. Okay. So, Hurdy, do you lead these guys back to your troop?
Yeah, she's gonna lead them to and ask help from Clara.
Do you have any ibuprofen? I got a headache.
Yeah, it's just dried blood is off her face and from her ears. Her hair, it's like dried blood, like at the tinges of her beard.
Guys, ibuprofen. I got a headache. It's blood. Like, oh, it appears you're leaking all your insides. So you roll up. So Lucius, Sharklet, are you still inside the tank?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I haven't moved. I'm in the tank.
Okay, so Lucius and Sozy, both of you hear Hurdy approaching with this small gaggle of men and women. And now, Lucius, you see that Hurdy is kind of being carried in a princess carry by a rather strapping male Valley Elf adventurer.
Kind of walk up and holster his tree chopping axe and go, "What happened? Why are you being carried?"
So Tobus, sorry, go good.
And like she's kind of finished wiping the rest of the blood off of her faces. I think I got cursed or contract into not telling the location of where we were before.
So he just does he takes a breath out and just mist comes puffing out the front of his fucking hockey mask. He goes,
mist.
Fucking Faye. Yeah, like how it looks on a cold day. It's just like for flavor or whatever. Just to emphasize, he's still wearing the hockey mask. He goes, fucking Faye. All right, how much did she pay you?
520 gil pieces, but these I did give in my own contract with her. It was stipulated that she couldn't share that information with others. She could only say it. But this group, I was thinking that this group wanted to know as well, and I was thinking we could tell them for the same price. I just
520 each?
No, just for the information, and then we could split it. But I just can't.
From what I can tell,
say
it looks like they're from
location.
different groups. Or
Oh, is it from different groups? I thought it was like all from one group.
So they go, actually, we're not with her. She brokered the
No, not-
deal with them for
Yeah.
520, so they paid her 520 for the exact location. And we'll either meet that price for that exact location, or we'll broker a lesser location for less guilders.
And you're each from different groups. You're all looking for the same information.
Well, yes. We're all from different acquiring groups.
Well, 520 each, and I can give you the exact location. Probably, I'm not the smartest of the group, but maybe Sosi can help us a little bit more. In case, she's maybe done rocking back and forth inside the truck, and he kind of calls back at the truck.
I imagine him like just kind of knocking against the truck, being like, "You done in there?"
He'll kind of like back leg kick the front of the truck a little bit, like, "Hey, you done?"
There's a dent.
I'm not the
It's
Mac
Fernie and
guy. I
don't
just
know
pull the
about
shit.
helping
Chocolate.
Oh yeah, Fernie. I forgot about that. Forgot about him.
I
Forgot about Fernie
him.
between him getting violently kissed.
It's almost like we had a whole arc there with the two of them.
Look, I just got roofied. Okay, my brain's a little bit combobulated.
Fernie's off washing fucking Sosi's laundry. So they said I'm there currently.
That explains why he's not there.
So, Charlotte, what do you do?
Yeah.
Did you
Am I still inside the tank?
Yeah. So
Did you leave?
So basically, Herdy is kind of thumping the tank, and Hans has kicked it to try and summon you out of your /X paraphernalia fucking chamber.
I want to slowly like put my hands around like the fucking like the hatch, just slowly peek my head out up to the eye level. I'm not gonna say a single word, just peek out so my eyes are there, like shifty eyes left and right.
So
can you help us with the map?
Fucking Brisk goes, yoo-hoo, hi.
I just want to stare him down. Sosie stares him down, completely not amused.
She's not usually this shy. I don't know what happened.
Did she get into the alcohol or something? Seems like she's a little hungover.
Speaking of, I need to ask Mon for that chocolate later. Anyway.
No.
Here, Whiskey.
Can I slowly move my hand up to grab the hatch and slowly start to vanish back inside the tank?
So fucking
Lucius will hold the hatch open.
You cannot out brawn him on that. It is physically
Imagine-
impossible.
He's like, not only do you hold it there, but you like lift it open, like you lift it up, and it just
with it.
pulls her. Yeah, pulls her out as
like
well.
pulling a carrot out of the ground.
By the ears, just her
Just-
horn.
You know what? Just for the sake of it, Lucius and so they both want me brawn checks. They both try and fight for control. of
There's no fucking point, dude. There's no fucking point.
You might
19.
shatter something.
Plus
You could
5%.
shatter 4 times. You don't know.
Fine, I'll do it, but this is not gonna work, dude. This is pointless.
Shatter, shatter.
One. Oh.
Oh.
I didn't see the dice.
You see?
I mean, you did shatter.
So Sozi, as
It's
you lift
not
it
enough.
up from the hatch, fucking Tobias goes, "We'd like to pay you money for information if we could entice you out of the metal carriage of death."
Yeah, I'm not the map guy.
Information? What do you mean information?
From
Well,
where we
yeah. So
from where we were headed before.
the dwarfess was brokering information for the location of where she found this thing she's wearing, and I guess something happened between her and Siri, but she can't tell us where the location is, and I guess the horseman is not capable, and the Agadailing seems vacant at the moment because she's not currently here.
He'll kind of turn back to him. He'll go, "Yeah, I can give it a shot, but I can't guarantee the accuracy of my map skills. As you can probably tell, I'm not the map guy."
Well,
do I even have? Is there even a cartography skill? Because I don't have it.
There is, yeah. There's actually a skill.
I don't have it, dude. I best I can. Can I just like silently just point in a direction, but is approximately?
Roll me navigation and brain power. Just point vaguely in a general direction.
I don't see any of my dice rolls. What is wrong with my fucking thing? Everything's broke.
You rolled 14.
That's
sad.
happened to me.
They rolled a 14 on my screen, so they'll kind of like
I don't even see it in my roll list. Nothing's updating. I think it's broke.
Refresh the browser, maybe.
Just press F5 and refresh. So the guys.
If I get locked out, I'm gonna scream.
The guys just kind of turn and look. They go that way.
Oh, kind of.
I'm just gonna nod. Sosie nods slowly.
Oh, is it the right direction? Did she point in the right direction?
So
is it the right direction though?
So as
Is the chariot of fire, their boarhound, being eyeballed by all the dwarves in town?
Let's see here.
Whose I have a feeling they would.
So as you point in the right direction, Herdy, you see her point and your nose starts bleeding. So yeah, right direction.
Great.
So
I'm the fucking.
You should stop doing that.
So Rubitus
I'm
goes.
not doing anything.
Could you please stop bleeding? You'd be very unhelpful right now.
You're bleeding over my nice new tank or armored car.
So Rubitus goes. He kind of pulls out his map, kind of unfurls it. And he goes, kind of walks up towards Sosie. Can you like point on the map, perchance, on where it might be? There's a giant.
Do we need to roll again to point it on a map?
You know where in the forest it more or less was, but like, how accurately do you want to point?
I want to like half-ass it, just like, yeah.
Can I give it a brain power roll just for funsies?
You know what? Sure, Lucius, roll your brain power for funsies. And Sozie, same thing, navigation and brain power.
No, not a fucking thing. He doesn't know.
Let's just do one of these. So he goes right here. He kind of points like in this general area. He's like right here in the woods. Is in the woods.
Sosie stares at him, slowly nods. Slowly nodding, it intensifies.
Okay. He's kind of like, she must be special. So he goes, if I give you a shiny, he's just talking slowly. If I give you a shiny ring, can you confirm that this is where the location is? Now
Hold on. I think we agreed the total on that would be 520 each.
Well, no, this is not exact. She's gesturing. I'm working in trade right now with this lovely young lady.
Wait, this is Sosie. Sosie says out loud, wait, 520? Are you trying to give me this
location,
ring?
Yes.
No, like if you give me
fuck it. Points directly at the fucking singular like fiber of a map itself.
He goes, aha.
and holds hand out to the fucking guy. One hand on the map, one hand holding out. Give me my paper, bro.
Give me my paper. Okay, so this. Wait, hold on. Forgive me, Dwarves. He kind of turns the map towards you where Sosie's finger is, and
more blood.
More blood. He goes, aha. He kind of like puts it back around. It was like squirt. He's like, aha, accurate. Okay.
Can I get another handkerchief? This one's soaked in blood. I'm sorry.
So fucking Whiskey walks over. Whiskey hands you a towel. Here you go.
Yeah, she's just she's just now holding it to the front of her face and like up to her ears now. She's feeling a little bit woozy.
He goes, okay.
Sosie's getting a bit jittery. Where's Sosie's money? Sosie's getting a bit shaky.
I'm sorry.
With my money.
You seem a little shaky. You know what? How about this? I'll give you. He pulls out this big ass fucking syringe. That's like that big around. He goes, I'll give you this, okay, and 500 guilders. This is a pretty good deal. This is worth at least 100 right here.
No, 520.
Are these drugs?
Slowly reaches for gun inside the tank.
Sorry, you're a little jittery, so I figured, it's not funny. He pulls out a little sack and goes, not a little, it's a little sack. He goes, here you go, and kind of plops this heavy sack of guilders, and he goes, let's see here. And he kind of pulls out 2 coins. And he goes, that should be 520 if you want to count.
Okay, so I count it. Is it 520?
It is, yes.
Okay, so she smiles, waves, and slowly gets back into the tank and closes the
So
hatch behind
as you go, he goes, wait, hold on, elf. And Tobis walks up. Tobis was the male valley elf who was carrying her. He goes, I would also like to know what I can afford, where this place may be. If you could bless me with the information. I can't afford direct, but I will offer 60 guilders for the general area that could perhaps work off of it.
Curdy says,
He'll kind of turn to Sosi and go, Every one of these guys wants to give us money for information. If you want to keep earning money, then you tell us the general
points at
location of
direction on map.
stop, just stop, stop, wait, stop, just giving
So-
us
Sophie points at general area on map while smiling happily.
So
and
Thomas-
holding out other
Area
hand
with
for more
finger.
money.
So Thomas goes, I'm so sorry, Dwarves. But he turns the map towards you, and he's like trying to gauge how accurate it is. Like a little split. He goes, okay. He pulls out.
Damn it, I take half of that.
He pulls out 60 guilders, hands it to Sozi.
I want 30 of those. I want 30 of that gold pieces. Half of that is made with my blood.
Now, because I'm gonna have to go in a couple minutes. Mon, does
you
Mon survive that encounter?
You useless whore.
I'll roll again for your grit. but
You
I'm
rolled a
pretty-
29.
I'm pretty sure
You
you
rolled
will.
29. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're a little sore after going around.
Yeah.
But you,
A little gape.
if you were offered additional bonus currency for additional services, would you take it or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, after all is said and done, you leave the leaky ducky.
That's
with-
like weirdly accurate considering to
with
Hurdy.
the-
Leaking yourself, yeah.
You leave the leaky ducky about 816 GP richer.
Nice.
But you're also extremely sore. You're sweaty. Someone has stolen your pants. You're missing one shoe. Your succubus is just awash in the afterglow of the hedonistic liabilities you just went through. And also, like, someone took a lock of your hair. Not sure who, but there's a bit of your hair missing. Someone kind of snipped off mid-coitus and took from you. But
Yeah.
you are about
That's concerning.
816 GP richer.
816, you said?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna type that in
Okay.
to chat.
Now, as for how...
And I suppose that since he's missing pants and shoe, he's just gonna put on the outfit.
Maid dress.
And you are walking with a slight hitch. I'll say that much. And your
Yeah.
jaw is slightly sore. So
Fair.
you're gonna need a
Fair.
solid recovery day and a shot of morphine for this one, Bubba.
Oh, cool.
right. You can't roll, can you?
No.
Nope. No B. Shame. Okay.
No what?
Nothing. No more about it. So
Okay.
816 for Mon. I'll put that in your sheet up here. You're 21.
Thank you.
I gotta do fucking math. Jesus Christ. So as I'm doing this, Sozi to fucking Thomas walks away. He starts heading out immediately. He's like, I gotta go fucking find this shit before that fucking satyr gets there. And then another man walks up. This is the leader of the small group inside this, and he goes, Miss, may I know your name by chance, possibly?
The name's not important. What do you want?
Okay. Well, we are offering also monetary funds for general information not involving map pointing. Do you think you can work along those guidelines?
Without map pointing?
Without map pointing, we're simply going to ask you questions in which you then answer to the best of your ability. We have an inkling of something, and we think this is the best way to do it.
How much are you paying for it?
Oh, okay. How much are you offering for this? What sort of questions?
We are going to offer you 20 guilders per question until either we are satisfied or we run out of money. Either way,
Okay,
you always
what are you looking for?
Okay. Is this location south of Raktur?
Was it south?
It is.
We are.
Yeah.
She says out loud.
Yeah.
"Is it
Okay.
south?"
Yeah. I see it on the map.
One of the guns
yeah.
was one of the guns was pointed directly at Raktir, and
Yeah.
guard specifically said, "No, you can't tactical nuke the city of Raktir."
Yeah.
you
Sadly.
psychopath.
Okay. So I answer with yes.
So he pulls out 40 guilders. He pulls clink and he goes, "Is this within the northeast edge of the Albodound Mother's Forest?"
I'd say that's kind of is. Would you guys call that northeast or just east? I think that's northeast-ish, right?
I'd say.
Artie kind of like
Roughly.
tries to like nod her head and like
Blood.
almost passes out from the pain.
I'd say
Yeah.
deeper into the northeast.
There's just like whiskey
Uh,
like just fanning your head. I'm like,
It is
Jesus
within
Christ.
the northeast quadrant
As
of the forest.
as Hurdy passes out, fucking whiskey trying to like get trying to fucking bird feed her help with like, come on, drink. Oh.
Yeah, I think she would have been healed if people weren't just constantly showing her a map and then just more
or,
bloodshot.
or like asking questions. She's like, ah! So he goes, okay. Is this location 2 days time travel from Sweetwater, traveling west?
Approximately.
Puts down 20 more guild eagles. Does this involve the giant metal canoe that fell from the sky?
Giant metal canoe?
Well,
Does Sosi know what a canoe is?
yes, it's a boat, more or less.
Okay.
Fuck is a canoe?
Yes, to an extent.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're at 100. He puts down 20 and goes, was the man seeking the signal still alive when you left?
Was he?
No, he blew
I don't
himself
know.
up.
Okay, no, he blew himself up. I think I wasn't here for that.
Yeah,
Man-
he
The man sighs.
walked into the claymore.
And he kind of like pushes 120 guilders. He goes, then I must go collect the body of my son. And he moves past you guys with this group walking south
Actually,
of
hold on.
Raktur.
I might have one of his affects if you're interested.
No, it's only the body I'm after. It's a Shamer's adventure came to such a closing. And he just walks off.
Okay, fair enough. I shall keep that journal then.
Interesting fellow. Sosi now resides back into the tank, closing the hatch, and just. Yeah.
You hear, one moment, as you go like, "Rrrr." What do you do?
Lucius just opens the hatch again.
Points gun out of semi-opened hatch.
So as you look, there is another Aggredaling female sitting in front of you. She has hold on, shit.
Even better.
I gotta double check the fucking hair color on these fucking turds. Stand by, please.
All right, well, I'm walking to dinner, so All
right,
I'll try to watch the stream.
Will
But
only kill a man.
appreciate y'all.
have fun, nerd.
Take it easy,
I'll
man.
try.
So this Aggredaling has curly blonde hair and ringlets all down the side of her head.
Okay.
And she's wearing a very nice town's dress with very puffy pants tucked into roughly knee-high leather boots. She goes, "Are you available for dinner later?" She's looking right at Sozi.
Rax gun.
Okay, okay, shoot your shot. And she like just walks away. Just clack, 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 clack.
Worth a try.
It was not worth a try. It was honestly not worth a try.
Rack stoner. All right, fine. Just fucking walks away.
The worst you can do is say no.
And trust me, the worst you can do is a lot worse than saying no.
The worst you can do is say no. Gets hit with a full auto attack. Perhaps there are worse things.
Gets the back shots.
No, that was currently
Tempting, but no.
Mon's objective today, getting back shots. Okay, so you are all back together in the same place. You are now. Sozy has 120 guilders in her hand, as well as 520 from fucking Robitus, and then Sozy has 520. Sorry. Sozy has 520. Herdy has 520. And then there's 60.
And she made 60 off that one guy.
Yeah, so
and
60
then
towards...
120 off the other guy.
Yeah. So 60, 120. So you have 180 plus 520. So Sozy has a total of 700 GP to her name. And then Herdy has 520 GP to her name, as well as a crushing fucking
I do want to throw half of our 60 at Gertie, though.
Like literally, just fucking shotgun gold coins at her.
Literally just throw it out as I'm closing the hatch and returning back inside the fucking tank, finally.
Roll me...
So, taking the totals...
No. Shh, hold on. I ain't done here. Hold on.
Do I have to roll ballistics?
Oh, you're rolling ballistics, yeah.
Can I lob it at her head, then? Can
Hell
this
yeah.
be a roll to hit her head?
Fuck yeah.
Cool, I'm lobbing it at her head. There.
Just a shotgun pattern. It's just... So Whiskey goes, shit. So Whiskey kind of holds up Herdy in front of her as gold coins, pring, off a fucking... It's like Sonic hit a fucking rock wall and the rings fucking fly out. That's the fucking noise it makes. And yeah. But yeah, you're all back together. Here, yeah, you do 40 GP, right?
I feel 30.
30, okay, so 7 minus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 60 and she wanted half.
So 670 to Sozy, and then it's going to be 520 plus 30 plus 30, and then 550 on Herdy. But you're all back together. You're here in Raktur. Your fencer's getting fenced in the fucking leaky ducky. So what is you guys' plan now?
Well, if it's getting towards the end of the day, it might be time to go and find an inn. Or actually, did we ever manage to get this truck fully documented?
No.
Okay, we might want to do that just really quickly.
Okay. I'll go ahead and rule and say you guys get it done. You know, you guys drive the Boarhound towards the office. They put a decal on it that shows it as being Veil Rider aligned. It's on the rear of the Boarhound for obvious reasons. And there's a small decal on the front right fender for when you're going towards checkpoints. But it's now fully registered, both it and the bike. You guys are now known by the Veil Riders. They'll see the emblem and know that you're not an enemy combatant coming towards them. Now, this is the city of Tallwheat. There are a lot of inns here, and there are also campsites. Depends on how much y'all want to spend. How much y'all want, because Tallwheat is the capital of Prince Nim. So there are very bougie inns in town. They kind of play off of Prince Nim's dandyish kind of liabilities, but there are like normal traveling inns. Depends on how many guilders you guys want to spend per night on either group rooms or singular rooms, how many amenities you guys want. So how fancy do the bandit boys want to have their inn?
So is fine with sleeping in the tank.
Okay, Sozy votes for tank.
I feel like Herdy could like fit a cot in there because she's short.
Herdy votes for tank. Okay.
I think for at least an hour before going to sleep, I want to roam the streets as like a vigilante.
As a vigilante? Are you turning in your wood chopping for vigilanteism?
No. My axe, my wood chopping is the vigilanteism.
The trees. Okay.
I am the tree sentinel.
And you're gonna
More
go
like the
be Batman in the woods? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm gonna roam the streets of the city of Tallweed. I'm gonna roam the streets as Batman for like an hour before going back to the inn to sleep.
Justice for Tallweed. So while you're roaming the streets of Tallweed like a fucking goober, who are you gonna be a vigilante against? What's your like? Who's your
If
vigilante
I
target? I gotta...
find if I find criminal activity, I shall intervene on the behalf of justice for Tallweed.
But the
I
problem
might
is
be just a
what
little bit
is
drunk. I'm not gonna lie.
now the problem is what does Lucius consider justice? Is the worry.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Vigilante for justice.
Cody in chat, what is wrong with Lucius?
So many things. So many fucking things.
Okay.
Oh my god, my tummy.
I don't think Whiskey was... I don't think Whiskey would sleep in the tank. I'm going to go ahead and rule that Whiskey is just going to find us a little inn somewhere and get away from the crazy people. I don't know. See, like, you are fucking nuts. I'm out of here. Mon is going to go with Whiskey. So Mon's going to join Whiskey so that way she can heal his fucking ripped apart butthole, probably. Visky's going to do a little bit of healing on the man whore.
Did she heal
Yeah, she
Purdy
did,
at all?
yeah.
Okay.
She healed you.
Alright.
She healed you best she could, like physically. And they, little bit of healing potion, little shot of morphine, for good measure.
Alright. So back to 40 to full health then.
Yeah. Now, Lucius, as you're roaming the streets of Tallweed, which are very secure and very clean and very bereft of bandits, because it's fucking Tallweed. There's a fucking Huey Airbird base here, for God's sakes. You're like, gotta look out for hootenanders, like kids on the pure night down a sidewalk buying milk for mom and shit. Like, you could not find a more secure place in the area than fucking Tallweed. But damn it, you're looking out for the bad guys, because that's what heroes do.
You bet your ass.
And
oh my god,
as you're walking along, you do smell a very fragrant, sweet, savory smell. Give me a brain power save.
Oh dear.
Wait, no, that's my brawn. Hold on. Give me brain power. There we go. 19.
You identify this as a food smell you've never smelled before. It makes your mouth water. You want to go and find what these tasty morsels might be.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'll head in that direction. Mask still on. And I also want to make it clear, I am watching the skies for crow harpies. Those fuckers haven't escaped my purview yet.
You see a crow harpy with a pink apron?
As you're walking towards the smell, you do see a raven harpy eating a barbecue sandwich. Oh no. Okay. It's not a crow. This is not a crow harpy. This is a raven harpy. Jesus. I saw that like, oh no. You but like, boy, a nice fresh barbecue sandwich and just like an axe out of nowhere, like, huh? I sure love being in this very safe town of Tallweed buying a barbecue sandwich after my shift the factory. What's that weird noise? So yeah, that's a raven harpy, okay.
He'll walk over, he'll kind of like look down at the raven harpy and go, that smells really good. Where did you get it?
She goes, looks like this. She's like, down the road. He kind of points down the sidewalk. Like a little smear of sauce on her face.
He'll kind of like slowly Terminator look down the sidewalk, like moving the eyes first, then the head. It'll move the eyes first, then the head back to the raven harpy, go, thank you. And he'll turn head down the street towards.
She's like, hold the sandwich. She's like, The hell was that? Just watching. She's like, oh, oh. It's like she can see like the old mustard stains, the old like titty mustard stain. She's like, kind of like quickly steps down the fucking road. Like, I gotta go find the guards. This guy's crazy. So she's like, she is like fast clicking down the fucking road. Like, what the fuck was that? And you walk down the road and you do find a guy with a barbecue stand who's oddly enough wearing a black hood over his face. And the sign just and a sign just says "The Barbecue Man" on a sign. That's all it fucking says. And he goes, "Hey, do you like barbecue?"
I've never heard of this barbecue.
It's really good.
Will it make me enough?
It might not make you enough, but my meat can do many things. And he kind of like slowly shows you this giant rack of ribs. He goes, do you want some meat?
I will have your meat, man.
He goes, how much meat do you want?
I'll kind of like think for a moment and go, how much will you give me?
How much money do you have?
He'll sit down a bag with like 20 GP.
Why does it say note to self, throw the women? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I found it earlier and I can't parse it. I don't know why it's there.
First three things: 2-foot horsecock, taste for poultry, note to self, throw the women. Am I having a stroke?
Oh my god!
What is this? What? What woman are you? What woman's getting thrown? That's what I want to know the most.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I would tell you if I could. I just don't remember for the life of me.
Why are you
Hopefully it's not
which
the
women
dwarf.
I was throwing?
like what woman have you thrown recently? I don't.
I threw Clara.
Oh.
Other than that, I don't.
I threw Clara.
I don't think I wrote that in her honor. I don't know why that's there. I don't know the context is.
What the fuck, dude? You're such a goober, man. What the fuck? Why are my
Is
players
it Gertie,
like
maybe?
It might be Gertie, honestly.
Yeah, it might be the ghost of Gertie.
It might be Gertie.
I'm also consolidating your
What did you
money.
add? Hold on. Oh, thank you.
So you put down how many guilders?
I'll put down a bag with like 20 guilders.
He goes, that can buy a lot.
Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying, dude. I'm not okay.
He goes, that's a lot of meat. He kind of like just makes eye contact. He goes, how hungry are you, horseman?
I'm so hungry.
Do
That's
you
not
have
good.
50 guilders, horseman?
I have 50 guilders, hoodman.
Then I will feed you all the meat I can, horseman. And he like just pulls out like there's a little cart next to him. He pulls out these racks, cling, clong, cling, of like shredded like barbecue meat and like brisket, you know, like brisket equivalent. You know, he's pulling out this guy's pulling out roughly 300 pounds of meat. And he goes, I made all this today. And 50 guilders will set me up for at least 3 weeks, and you look like you're hungry.
Barbecue stand becomes a hibachi stand.
I will.
The barbecue stand becomes a hibachi stand, so he starts like cooking it, flinging it to like Hans to eat.
Just catching it out of the air in his fucking mouth.
So he goes, come here, horseman. And he kind of like puts this giant like tray of fucking ribs on his little stand. He goes, come and eat my meat.
Ooh.
I will eat your meat, man. I will eat every fucking piece of meat he has given me.
Including his dick if he asks.
The barbecue guy, he's like, yeah, it's saucy, isn't it? He's like making direct eye contact with fucking Lucius. He goes, can you taste the char?
I can taste all the char meat, man.
It's just Lucius covered in sauce, like nose, eyebrow.
Yeah. His chest and face are just covered in fucking barbecue sauce and rub.
So, as you're working through this guy's like entire night and a half of meat he's planning on selling to soldiers coming through on their nighttime mission, you just eat all this meat. He goes, like, for the first time, your belly feels like you have a food baby the size of Hurdy. And it's just, the guy goes, yeah, you look
Hell
like,
yeah.
like you enjoy that. You know, I got more meat at my house.
Mom told me before she died not to follow strangers to second locations.
I'm not a stranger. I'm the meat man.
I am the meat man. I have the meat.
He goes, I'm not a stranger.
Fuck
I'm the
my
meat
life,
man.
dude. He's gonna turn me into meat if I'm not
This
careful.
is somehow almost as bad as gay chicken. He goes, if you're still hungry and you got more guilders, I have more meat.
I feel like this is gayer than we're fucking the shopkeep.
Lucius, roll your brain power save. He goes, if you want, I'll show you the stuff I haven't released yet.
3.
What do you do?
I guess I'm following him to a second location.
So the guy goes, I'll just leave all this here. You just follow me. Don't wipe that sauce off. And,
Oh no!
and he kind of like, do you follow him? Because he's walking
Yeah.
a ways.
Yeah, he'll follow him. I rolled a 3 on my brain power. At this point, I don't really have a choice. Oh my god.
So Lucius, you start like walking after him, and you're like, barbecue, and your hands are sticky, your chest is sticky, your mouth is sticky. Somehow you got like in your nose, you're blowing out like little sauce boogers out of your nose.
Ew.
And you're walking
On my
out.
chin, just kind of lick it up.
Oh. Oh.
Don't.
Hey, he ain't letting it go to waste.
Don't say you're gonna lick your own.
I'm looking up the sauce boogers, guard.
Ew.
I'm looking up the sauce boogers.
I feel less bad now. What I'm gonna fucking do to you here in a minute. So you walk out and give me another brain power save as the barbecue sauce takes effect.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks out. So all you can think of is like you're going, meat, sauce. Your brain's going, saucy meat, meat, follow, meat man. And you're walking along, yeah, meat man. You're walking out there, and so stupid. And you're walking out, and you're entranced by the meat. This man's meat was so good, cooked so perfectly, the perfect smoke ring, the bark delicious, his sauce mix divine, the rub beyond comparison. Your mind is a whirl in the meat. And you don't notice.
You're welcome, chat.
And you don't notice that you've been walking for a while. You don't feel your hooves change from soft road to dirt to grass. You don't really pick up on the sound of trees around you. You just must follow the meat man. Just give me a second to set this up.
Dude, I don't know what's about to happen, but if I die here, chat, I'm so glad I got to be on this game.
Imagine like Lucius being turned into another rack of meat ribs.
I just want to say this was not what I planned for this mule.
Too late.
That is my
I know,
You
man.
wanted to kidnap a player? Well, god damn it, I'm doing it. Your wish is my command.
What I didn't want. I just wanted a black bag.
You gave me the player I didn't
I didn't want this one, he screams out in horror. 1 second here. Monster manual.
Oh God.
Just give me a second. I gotta get it set up. I didn't really plan
This is
this.
gonna be like, this is like the lone wolf and the kids all over again, where it's just.
No, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
I mean, in the sense of it's gonna be Lucius by himself dealing with whatever the
There
fuck is
it
gonna
is.
happen.
Earth-given horrors.
What?
Oh no!
Please
What
stand
does
by.
that
How does it get
mean?
worse than the Lonely Wolf?
Please stand by.
Oh
Please
my
stand
god,
by.
this is gonna be great.
Yes, I'm the Slim Shady, the real
Oh
Slim
man, I'm
Shady.
just drunk enough to erase the fear here.
You erase the fears that you said?
I'm just drunk enough to erase the fear.
Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. It should be... Okay, it's a little bit over... Nope, it says it should be.
I will say that while this is happening, Herdy is gonna try and undo the curse on her.
You
And
can't.
try and figure that shit out.
You can't. Dead ass, straight up, on dog, you can't.
Oh, fuck.
I can't go to a church and be like, help me.
You, I guess, if you want to, like... Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Go to a church.
I mean, she probably would talk, I don't know, or ask Fruny if he knows what's going on with her, because he's also a satyr. I don't know, fucking hell.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's happening while this is happening.
Plus 16 to hit.
Okay, I need to find a soundtrack for this fight I'm about to have.
I gotta find me a soundtrack.
Yeah, barely human works. I'm gonna listen to slut music while fighting the meat man. Hell yeah.
Barely humans. I'm fucking playing.
No. There's like this fucking. I don't know what to call them, like an EDM artist. Hold on, I'll try to find them because they work with Aisha Erotica, or they worked with Aisha Erotica a lot. Hold on.
Aisha Erotica. What a fucking name. Let's
Yeah.
see. That's 18.
I can't spell barely.
I thought I had a
Here we go.
fucking thing on here. Am I having a stroke? Yep, I completely fucked it. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, let's give me.
Wait, that's the wrong chat.
Give you a few more minutes here. I gotta
There you
blow
go.
in some stuff.
There you go.
I'm
That's barely human. Got a song called Crack House. That works. That'll do.
Crack House?
Yep.
You even want to know? Okay.
Aisha Erotica is fucking based, Archie. Thank you.
Fucking based. Okay.
She's the world's #1 coke whore, don't you know?
Coke whore?
Yeah, she's the world's #1 coke whore.
I worry about you some days. You know that?
You've never heard Vacation Bible School?
No, I've never heard that shit.
You've never heard Vacation Bible School?
Mims, don't say that as if everyone else knows what that is.
You don't know my strange niche rock
You
band,
should.
you fucking casual?
No, I don't know what that is. Any of this.
Okay.
Vacation
Bible
School. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, this'll work. No, not the fucking TikTok version. Fuck off, TikTok. Hold on.
There's a TikTok version? What the fuck?
Yeah, she's popular on TikTok.
So she's awful.
I'm not
Doesn't matter.
surprised.
There we go. No, she's great. She's great.
You know what?
There we
Just
go,
for
Vacation
fun,
Bible School.
I'm
Is it-
using Liam Neeson's face for this particular creature.
Oh no! Are those condoms? Oh, they are
Literal Legend
condoms.
is great.
Did you guys see the new trailer for the next Naked Gun?
I don't know.
No.
What is.
You guys haven't seen it yet? Oh wow.
Christ.
I don't even know what Naked Gun is.
So as you're walking out, you kind of like wait a minute. You kind of look around, and you're outside town, in the woods, and you're kind of looking around. And you look left and you look right, and there's no one around you. The guy you're following is gone, and you're kind of slowly, you're still halfway meat drunk, dare I say. But you kind of realize that there's no one really around you.
Okay, might as well just go back. He's gonna turn around and start heading back towards town.
As you turn around, you hear this. Stand by.
Oh,
He's gonna walk a little bit faster back towards town. He's gonna actually start running back towards town. Is that location on the map accurate? Actually, where I am?
No, you're just outside town. I'll put you out that way you can tell where you are. Did it play?
Okay.
Jesus.
Is it playing on my end?
I was about to say, if I'm in the fucking mountains next to Zom Ulumin, I'm
No. You're like
You
you're like 4 miles outside town in the trees, and that didn't play for me. So y'all heard that?
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah,
run
the
4
roar?
miles.
How about this one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's not playing on my end.
Vaguely?
Let's just kind of sit
Yeah.
here and
Sounded like something vaguely burbly than some bushes
hold on.
shuffling.
Yeah, I heard that.
There we go.
It's not playing for me though. Chat has
It's
no
a
idea.
weird gator noise.
Hold on, chat. We'll wait for the thing to load finally.
You know, like that chuffing noise that tigers make?
Yeah.
Hold on, chat. It might be loading for us. I want to F5.
It's weird because
I want F5 and see if we'll play for chat this time. Hold on.
it's like it's such a common noise used for monsters and like the xenophiles, the aliens. But like, so people freak out when they hear it. But my brain is just like,
sleep with guys.
I think that's a tiger. Tigers use it to greet each other.
So there it is. Now it plays. Okay. So hold on. Shh. So you hear this
Mim,
around
shut up.
you.
I'm just singing Vacation Bible School. Fucking
Shut up.
let me vibe, bro.
So the same, but as you walk along, you do hear, like, you go to turn around and you hear this. So what do you do?
It was like roaring, wasn't it? It was just really quiet on my end.
Not really. I'll let it again for you.
Ah, okay, yeah, I'm... Is there like a cover of trees or anything nearby, or is it just like a fucking field?
Oh, there's tons of trees around you, yeah.
Is there anything in the tree? Which direction is this sound coming from?
All around you.
You are not climbing up the fucking trees.
Well, I mean, I've got wings.
It's true.
All around me? It's coming from all around me. There's no, like, direction that I can pinpoint.
Not in your meat-induced haze. No.
Okay, let me check something real quick. I might have something for this. No, I didn't swipe any of that off of Verona. That's okay. Okay, in that case, I'll start, does it sound like it's coming closer?
It sounds like you can't tell. You know what? You have all the worst skills for this. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're looking around and they go, oh, and but in your meat-induced haze, the trees kind of like waver and kind of waver from side to side in your vision. But all I can hear is just this thing around you, and it feels like it's circling you, as if it's savoring the pre-seasoning of its prey.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's been a week since my last prayer. It's clear it knows where I am. So I'm going to spread my arms wide and shout to the heavens, I will not bother you again, my lord, if you just guide me back to town and away from this evil. He's gonna do his weekly prayer. That comes with a religious background.
How are you the religious background? I'll never fucking know.
Considering how Lucius came to be, that really doesn't make any sense.
It's one he chose, apparently. Religious? What? Stand by. Let's see here. Religious. Yeah, so Go ahead and roll Moxie, I guess. That's all you really have to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing you hear from the divine is a sound of popcorn popping.
He'll go, popcorn. And he'll start running back towards town.
So as you go to
Can I like maybe roll grit to shake myself out of the meat haze?
be a brain power save, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Okay, so as you go to like run towards the city, you hear, "Wait, we haven't met yet," and you hear a voice over your shoulder.
What the fuck?
Fly. I fly. I fly.
You fly. So as you fly,
I fly. I fly, you fools.
nope, that's the wrong one. Where is it?
Neeson, oh no!
There we go. This Neeson. That's Lucius. The fuck?
Again.
What? Not Lucius.
Not so Lucius.
What the fuck?
It's time for Shadow Link.
Why is it pulling out
Oh,
Lucius?
to
What the
Lucius.
fuck? Oh my god, F5. Hold on. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. I'm literally so Chet's watching drag the token out. It's like Lucius. I'm like, no, what the fuck? Someone plays a rip sound. Alexa, play Despacito. Let's see here. Oh.
Dude.
Alexa, turn
Oh
off.
man. Again, chat, if I die.
Why
it's
is
been
it-
great playing.
Why is it pulling out Lucius the Haunts as the token? It's
I mean, I might be able to pull off a Lucius v. Lucius fight if you're down.
This is it somehow has saved
We
itself
could have a fucking
as you, and I don't know how.
dude. We could have like a sky battle, an air battle on the duck wings.
No, we're not doing that.
Be all anime and cool.
There we go. Now we're on schedule. So the Neeson Emdere rushes at you. Now you're trying to fly away, and it's going to throw a log at you. It's going to roll the throw using a +10. That will allow a cunning save from
Okay.
Lucius. It'd be a 23.
I have a +4 to that.
So this log hits you.
Nah.
Whack! Fucking right in the middle of the back. Your wings crumple as you hit along the ground. You're going to take, let's see here, 40-12 blunt damage. And
Fuck, dude.
and you feel that one of your wings, oop, that's 22.
Wings.
One of your wings is, it's a bit, so one wing is fine, the other wing, they're a bit, the wings are fine, but your wind's kind of knocked out. You can't hit the ground on the roll. Now, as you hit the ground on the roll, you know the cunning save, see if you can really like come back onto your feet.
Okay.
No.
No.
So you kind of like go up. You like the meat haze, wah, 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 and you kind of look behind you, and the Neeson has transformed into a creature, more or less. For those of you at home who don't know what a fucking hornwalker is, they are more or less a fey bioweapon that kind of infects other people. And it's more or less a Wendigo in a way, but more of a manufactured Wendigo. Wendigos come from the Hornwalkers being dragged across the veil with the Fae. And this thing hits you with a goring charge. So for 2 actions, it's going to move 45 feet and then impact you, boom, with this charge. You hit the namesakes. It's going to roll to hit with the namesakes. Your DR is what?
13, because the fucking harpy took my fucking maid outfit.
You sound upset.
I am. I'm impressed you noticed.
I am. If only the DM didn't pick on me. Oh, man. Anyway, rolling the hit. Plus 16. Does a 31
Fuck,
hit?
yeah, there's... Ooh.
So you get
13,
hit.
yeah. It
So
has
you-
the exact opposite
You get hit.
of my AP.
Wham!
Or my DR.
With his namesakes. 59 damage. And you are so large.
Man, that's rough.
you're so large that you don't really get knocked back. This kind of hits you. You kind of more or less catch this thing in your chest. Now, that was the ambush round. It is out of actions, what it did. Going into the combat state, Lucius goes first.
Okay. It's within my striking distance, correct?
It's engaged with you, yes.
Okay. You know, just want to make sure.
22.
Let's
no,
see
hold
here.
on. You're not duck helicoptering. I don't know. No. There's no duck helicopter. No. If you guys want to
I mean,
save
we are in Elverdand.
if you guys want to save Lucius, you can't duck helicopter. You gotta figure out something else. I'm not.
Hey, call a little thing. Make it worse.
I am not allowing duck helicopter. That's just.
A duck thief little thing.
So let's see. I gotta open up the player handbook real quick. I want to see the aimed shot for
So,
melee
as
weapons.
the
real quick.
Archivist Twig summons a high-level combat encounter.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I sent
You
you a
send it,
DM,
Archie.
Archivist. What are you sending in? This just got interesting.
Yeah.
I summoned
wait, no, it's not called an aim shot.
Leopolodon,
It's,
I know this it's not
fuck,
related
it's
to
not
this session, but like the little thing that was following Kumiko before,
Still, yeah,
she's lost track of Kumiko, right? She's not still like on
There
the
we go.
trail
Save on
of the
straight.
Spider Mom.
is that what you think? Hmm?
Well, it's the question. Because
Can you
damn,
Archives? So Archives, if you're gonna summon him here, I will allow it. But is that what you want to do? And if so, why is he helping out Lucius? Give me a slight idea here as you concoct this madness around you. I gotta find an image. Holy shit. Gotta find a fucking image of this shit. What the fuck? My browser history, man, cursed.
So should I wait to attack, or
I would
shall I
wait.
continue forward?
I would wait.
Okay.
seems
I
like
shall wait then.
this high level encounter might be your friend.
Yeah.
Or
It
ally.
might be, yeah. Or it
This-
could completely fuck me. We'll see.
This I'm trying to find a correct image for what the I see a token here. That would fit. That seems fun. Sure, why not? Beep 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 beep. It's the wrong color, but it'll work for now until someone draws straight. Oh, you have one. Okay, hold on. I'm holding for art.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Okay.
Art? Oh damn!
I'm holding for art. Oh no.
oh, is that the one that Archivist drew?
Hold on, I'll get a screenshot. Give me a second.
I'm excited. Let's see what happens.
I'll,
What shall be the manner of my death?
I'll borrow Illusion Fast's profile for this, I guess. Duplicate.
Oh fuck!
I think I know who it is.
Give me a second. I gotta
I don't know.
I gotta put the screenshot in. Yep, that's a thing. God bless. Nope, not that one. Sorry, chat. Slight pause as I. God, look at it.
I'll give you a hint, Mims. It's related to Runa.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Just give me a second to get this absolute meat muffin tooled up here. God.
Imagine if he died instead. At least he'll be with his beloved.
So you hear a screech from the sky, and you kind of look up, and you see a very familiar male harpy collide with the Hornwalker. I hate how I cropped the fucking tongue in there too.
I knew it was a picture.
So
the tongue.
So the tongue. I wish I had cropped a little closer to the head. So Stroya
It's fine.
impacts whack right into the Hornwalker, and he's collided with you, arms wrapped around both of you. And the Hornwalker kind of turns and screeches as Stroya's steel-covered talons rake down this Hornwalker's chest. Stand by for damage. He's gonna do this twice. Let's do. Stroya's a combat specialist. Do it plus 15.
Okay.
Stroya, he do be trying. He got one hit in there. So 5d10x
Well-
slashing damage for 17. And Stroya is technically wearing his full battle rattle and his war mask. Lucius, roll me a brain power save.
Okay.
I'm gonna say his DR is probably 31. So, Lucius, in your meat haze, this absolute divine. I'll say this. In your mind, the gods have answered and sent down an angel to save you. This big, oddly hunky angel.
Works for Lucius. So while the Hornwalker is, I'm assuming it's, in the middle of being attacked and we're all being pulled in together by Stroya. Can I, use all of my strength to grab the lower jaw of the Hornwalker and the top jaw of the Hornwalker and just snap it?
You may try.
Would that be a brawn roll?
First, you gotta grapple it. So first, you get your grapple going, and then you got to roll a
CQB
contest
and
of
brawn, if I recall.
Yeah, it'd be a contest of strength between the Hornwalker jaws and you.
All right.
If you can stay, tear metal, fingers crossed.
With a +5 for 57.
How do you have so much fucking brawn, dude?
What do you mean how? You know how. You've seen it.
A Hornwalker, I thought a +10 non-combat meta. So it's a combat roll. Sorry, hold on. I gotta do the right roll then. Forgot. Plus 16. Please, I beg you. Nope. Okay. So you grab it like this, I assume. Top jaw, bottom jaw.
Yeah, and just pull its jaws apart and just snap with all of my strength.
I want to go ahead and say it's going to disable its crushing jaws because, obviously, the bottom jaw will be ripped away. Roll me 5d12x plus your brawn.
How much for Tree Gator in the 30 feet range?
What the fuck's a tree gator? What is a tree gator? So
I was just about to ask that.
What the fuck is a tree gator? This is like some kind of like fucking Louisiana cryptid? The fuck's a tree gator?
Just gator in the trees, apparently.
There are alligators.
Don't capitalize it like it's a
put
thing.
an alligator in a tree? It's a regular alligator. It's gonna stay like it's gonna go like It's gonna stay. A gator's gonna go. I want some of that. It's gonna go. Oh fuck that! It's gonna hide in the fucking tree.
Is it like the Floridian version of the drop? Is it a Floridian version of a drop bear?
No, those are iguanas.
No.
Could be, yeah.
But no, gators are so good at climbing stuff that NASA literally had to come up with a new type of fencing to keep them out of launch sites in Florida.
Yeah, but there's a
That's
difference between a
fucking
fence and a
awesome.
tree.
They climb trees fucking well. I've seen one up about 50 feet in a tree before. Scared the shit out of me.
Was it scary?
Yes. 'Cause I was trying to find out where this fucker's street stand was that uncle's property that I was on and saw that shit. It was like, nope, the fuck out of there.
On Unc's property?
Yeah. Family's been on the fucking Florida area for over 200 years now.
43.
We got property.
Yeah, tree gators are the new Floridian drop bears.
Weird flex, my guy. Weird flex. Give me 1 second, Bubba.
Alright.
Am I having a stroke? What's going on here? 43. The first damage roll. Must have been on. Yeah, okay. Probably the wrong guy picked up for that one. 43 plus 17.
Also, check.
22.
Can someone clip the guard's reaction to tree gators? Because that's really funny.
What the fuck do you mean? I want a tree. I want a tree gator. What the fuck? Just
Fuck is a tree gator?
how did I get here? I'm an alligator. Okay, so you rolled the damage. Now 69. That's going to be crushing damage because there's no way it's not crushing damage. You're literally ripping apart the body of this creature.
Yep.
Affinity Publisher, please stop crashing.
And how many AP is that going to cost me?
I'm going to charge you 6 for that. Actually, no.
Okay.
Grapples. Grapples cost how many? Let's see here.
I think it was 3. Let me double check. Because I have it open right now. 2 AP.
2. Oh, I'll charge you 8.
Okay. So that's. We'll go down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fisherman rescued
Okay.
after climbing tree to escape the alligator.
Saying it's resistant to piercing and slashing, but not crushing. It's going to be a full 69 damage. Nice. All right. You're at
So with
24
that done, I'm going to. Yeah, I am. It did a lot of damage right off the bat.
Okay, so you are down to 7 AP.
Yep. So with that being done, does it? Okay, I've always been a little unclear. Does it get to do a counterattack if I disengage the grapple and just reel back with a weapon to smash its head into the fucking dirt?
If it's engage, it can elect to. If it has the AP, I believe. I'll double check the rule real quick. So to disengage,
Because I believe you
break
said when it
away.
finished its turn, it was out of AP.
Yes, because
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not trying to break away. I'm trying to break the grapple so that I can use my mace, my maul.
Oh, you want to break the grapple? Okay.
Yeah, I just want to break the grapple and use my maul.
It'd be another contest of strength as it tries to kind of keep a hold of you because you're kind of causing a kerfuffle in its brain. So go ahead and roll another grapple check for me using the usual things you use.
CQB. Prone.
Could I please roll high once in this fucking game? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you break
Plus
the grapple.
5 for 63.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to heavy maul. Just directly into this fucking thing. Loop. 22 hit.
Stand by. A 22 does not hit.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that was. I think that's 3 AP for a strike. Let me double check that.
No more strikes?
Basic strike, 2 AP. Okay.
Yeah.
Basic strike is 2 AP. Down to 5. There we go. Okay. Another roll to hit.
Did you fucking sober up real quick or something like that? You sound more loose in there. Like, oh my god. 24.
Dude, I'm gonna level with you. I pass alcohol so fucking quickly. It's not even funny. I need to continuously be drinking to stay drunk.
So a 24 does not hit.
Holy shit. Okay. That's 2 AP.
This is using your
Well, I guess
your
with
maul, right?
my remaining. Yeah, this is with my maul. All right. I guess with my remaining 3 AP, I'll hit another grapple, just to hold it in place and shout at Stroya, who he doesn't know is Stroya. Hit him as hard as you can, Angel. Kill it. Kill it now. Ow.
Angel.
And he's going to CQB and Brawn. Ooh,
Is it finally,
no
good. Is it finally my time? Is it finally my time?
37.
Please,
might make it.
Please, God, let it be my time.
Oh.
Living to suffering. Why is your bronze so high? Quit neutering my monsters by grappling them, you son of a bitch. Okay, so you have it grappled.
And that's how he survived.
It's a loose grapple, but it's a grapple. And Stroya's
Yeah.
going to go in and do his attacks. That's plus 15 for him. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to be 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. All right. 3 hits from Mr. Angel.
Okay, so it sounds like I need to roll an 18 or higher on them all.
Don't you try and math this out. You don't know that. You shush. Don't you metagame me, you fucker. So 1, 2, 3, and he's resistant to these, thankfully. A total of 30 plus 20 plus 21 divided by 2 is 35.5 minus 36. All right.
Why isn't my erotica playing? Hold on. Fuck. There it is. 1 hour playlist. Fuck yeah.
Well, okay.
So,
So
I need my horror music.
Troy is doing his best. I hate that image so much. Why did I leave the mouse in? That fucking tongue staring at me in the fucking eyeballs. So, Lucius, you're currently in the grapple. You have 4 AP.
I should only have. Oh, right, because it's cycled. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I roll to start choking it out?
You may try. It is a monster.
What shall I need to roll in order to choke this monster out?
It's not piercing. It's not slashing.
Hold on, I'll send my playlist to the chat so that y'all can vibe with me.
I'm trying to think of,
There you go.
Of what you would need. To start choking it out. Just roll me a brawn check. What's you? Do you have tap tack by chance?
I do, yes.
Roll me tap tack and brawn.
Okie dokie.
Dokie cookie. Yeah, so just your massive juiced up fucking biceps just kind of wrap around it. So how do you want to choke it out exactly? So that way I know what's going on here.
So I'm going to wrap my arms sort of like, because you gotta understand, I don't know a lot about wrestling. That's my brother. I'm going to wrap my arms up and wrap them around its arms to sort of prevent it from scratching, having too wide a range of movement with its scratches. And I'm going to wrap both hands around its throat and just start pressing in from the middle and in from the sides.
Okay.
Cut off its windpipe, cut off the veins, arteries leading to the brain.
Now, okay, yeah, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, I'll let you do that. So you start choking it out. That's going to cost you more or less all your AP. And as you do that, it's now the Hornwalker's turn. It's going to do something. It is going to... That hasn't bitten anybody.
Well, it can't now without the bottom jaw.
Yeah, I'm more or less
jaw's
disabled
broken.
that entirely, yeah.
So it can't mental
that's
read,
assuming-
it can't metamorphose. So, but it can change its shape. I'll do a check on it, a non-combat check, if it can figure out what to do. I'm going to rule that's not enough yet. It's currently in fight mode. So I want to scrap that idea for later. It's going to take damage on your turn because you started choking it out. It's got a full turn until it starts taking effects. It is going to use its 2 actions to do 2 strikes with the rending bone talons. These are cleave 3, and it's currently being surrounded by fucking people. So yeah, higher DR is going to be Stroya.
I am holding its arms back to. Okay.
How?
I want to be clear. I am holding its arms back to prevent it because I've got my arms up, wrapped up and under its shoulders, under its arms, to reduce its range of movement.
Okay. Is this going to gore you then? The namesakes, the horns. It's just going to rear back as far as it can. It's going to use its pure neck muscles and just dig those fucking horns into your chest.
Is there any chance I could try to roll cunning to kind of wiggle my way around it?
No. You're getting gored.
No? Fuck.
Let's see here. So the namesakes...
It's like, fuck you. You neuter my monsters.
Well, like, I mean, you broke its bottom jaw, which it can't even fix yet. It can't bite anybody. It can't regenerate that yet. and is literally going to just you're holding its arms. I'm sure you have it like it's up like. So more or less, you're saying you're going to try and choke it out while keeping its arms out.
I've got a close hold. Yeah, I've got a close hold on it so that I can get my arms up and under its shoulders. My chest is basically up against its back, so my head is pretty close to its head. It wouldn't be able to get a whole lot of range of motion to whip back. So
but it's going to get enough to just
got my hands up and under its shoulders and around its throat.
It's literally just going to thrash its head and just maul the fuck out of you. So you're saving Stroya, which is good. But is this going to maul the fuck out of your face and neck and chest with its fucking namesakes? So that's about all I can do. Because basically you're behind it and it's got horns. The horns, they go backwards. So you're just going to get a face full of fucking horn. So namesakes coming at you.
Chad, it's been nice knowing you folks.
Let's get hit. And that is a hit. So, doop.
It's been nice knowing you, chat.
Okay, so 65 is going to take you down to -41, and then with 44. So, Lucius, you're like, you got it going, and then Stroya's going, oh shit, and Stroya kind of pulls back and starts thrashing its head back and forth, and you feel these giant fucking Hornwalker namesakes dig into your face. You're trying to like get your head back and forth, try to maintain the hold, but then you kind of move your head too far right. The namesakes cut across your neck, and you feel one little hook of a namesake drag along your neck muscles and rip you open from the back, from basically the back of your shoulder here, all the way down to your like opposite clavicle, and you feel your flesh open up. You feel the cold night hit your veins like a sledgehammer. You can't kind of stumble backwards. The Hornwalker's going to fucking shake you loose, turn, and then just dive after you. Is going to literally jump forward and dig those horns once more right into your chest. Stroya's guy's like, he goes, fuck, and Stroya just takes off. He's failed the mission. And more or less, unknown to the party, Lucius, you are gored alive. As you're bleeding out, this Hornwalker, is hot-blooded now. The hunt went wrong. It got assaulted, but it has its victory. And it literally rips you apart. It can't bite you. It's quite pissed. You've more or less neutered this Hornwalker until it can fix its fucking jaw. And it can't change shape because its jaw is broken. It can't go back to fucking function. It can't change its shape. You have more or less broken this Hornwalker until it's able to repair itself. But it does, in anger and rage, gore you to pieces. And more or less, the last thing you see and hear is the roar of the... And you, Lucius...
Well, it's been nice playing with you, chat.
You got a second character.
It's been nice knowing you guys. Oh. Huh?
Well, so
what'd you say?
So you made a second character, didn't you?
No, that was for Chalk 1.
Oh, for Chalk 1?
This is my second character.
Yeah. Oh.
This is my second character. It was Jeremy then Lucius, so it's like, yeah.
So you're tapped out, aren't you? You've had 2 shots. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, Lucius was a while.
Yep. So Lucius, you are dead.
Yep. It was nice knowing you guys. Thank you for having me. Have a good night, guys. Okay.
Bye, Rue.
Alright, bye, Mims.
All right. So, Sozy.
Thanks for killing him off guard. I'm joking.
Okay. It's a pretty good plan, though. He broke the jaw off. It's just, I was like, well, the horns are still like, if he was in front of the damn thing, it would have been better off, I think.
Honestly, the fact that he was able to do that much just by himself is pretty damn good. Like, if he might have survived if he had others with him, but just due to the fact that alone.
I seduced a man with meat and killed him in the woods. You know, if I had a quarter for every time that happened, I'd have like 4 quarters, which we'd have 4 of them.
Hey, at least he had a final dinner. He had a final meal.
So, Mon, I don't know where Mon's going to stay. I think Mon's just going to go stay with fucking Whiskey or Frisky. And then Sharklet, do you go right to sleep? You just like sleep in the fucking tank?
Yeah, I just sleep in the tank.
Gotcha. So you fall asleep immediately, or you want to stay awake and hang out with Fruny, or?
I'm just gonna sleep.
Okay. So Fruny's outside the tank, like hanging. So along the antennas, he's gonna hang a little line and kind of like hold your laundry out and let it dry. Purdy, you know, you want to send the tank, right?
Yeah, most of the tank.
Okay. So how long do you want to wait? Because Lucius ain't back yet.
She's probably gonna hang out, go out and talk to Fruity and ask him if he knows anything what's going, like with, and tell him like what happened with the satyr and see if he knows anything about it or if he could help her in any way.
You're gonna ask Fruity that question?
Yeah.
He goes, no, I got this is my job. This is what I'm doing. You do what you want to do.
No, not the laundry, Fruity. And she's like, no, this. And she's like gesturing to her head. It's like, because I met up with a satyr earlier and she did something to me, and now I can't talk about before without more blood coming out. And I was wondering that maybe you knew something about that to get rid of it, or what she did.
Check this. No, okay. He goes,
Ooh.
explain to me exactly what happened.
Well, she wanted information, and so I said specifically what it was, which was for 520 guild pieces, I will tell you the information to where previous area is. Because I imagine if she tries to says the boat, blood will start showing up. And I told her I was warning her about the sickness there, and then apparently she took a ring off, pressed it to my head. I don't remember anything, but I have some friends who's told me that she took me to a building, asked me some questions, and then left me there with some group, and I don't remember any of that. I came to about an hour later.
He goes, well, I mean, it's nothing. It's no satyr magic. We don't really do that kind of thing. It doesn't really sound like fey magic either. It's weird that a satyr would really do something like that. It's not really a very satyry thing to do, you know, like, because like you said you're bleeding.
Yeah.
You said you're bleeding from the face and all that.
Yeah, you probably still see like nose and ears, and like you might probably see like some dried flakes of blood on her beard.
So he goes, well, I mean, if that's the case, then like that spell, whatever, it could have killed you, and we don't really kill people. You know, like,
yeah, I mean,
like we fix people. We're healers. I mean, I'm trying to fix Sozi. You know, we're fixers. We fix things.
yeah, that is weird, especially since whenever I try and mention that area, or even if I like look at it, it reacts.
Do you like smell anything or see anything in particular?
Just pain
Oh.
and a headache in my temple. I mean, does she?
Do you remember any like symbols or anything of that nature during your entire escapade? Anything like any kind of like fetishes or tokens or like amulets or like maybe a crown?
Did she remember anything about the ring that was pulled out?
Give me a brain power. Hold on, you have spellcraft. Aptitude. Roll me spellcraft and brain power. At disadvantage.
Spellcraft and brain power.
DC
No.
27.
Do that. There. Oof.
Oh, you still beat it. Shit.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Okay. So you do remember her pulling off her ring. off her finger.
Mhm.
What do you say?
But nothing about the ring. Like it was.
So you remember like from the little thing. You remember her, the thing you remember visually remembering is her pulling a ring off her finger.
Right, and then after that was nothing else.
You remember kind of like coming to with the money in your hand in front of the registration building.
It's just no. I just remember the ring, and then I was back at the registration building when I started coming back.
He goes, well, I mean, like, was it like a big ring, was it a really small ring? Was it like a hoop?
What kind of ring was it?
For you, it looked like a regular ring.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
no.
think a ring.
Was it just a metal ring? Was there any jewels on it, or just a metal band?
Hold on. Like one of these.
Okay,
Regular ring.
so like yeah, just a metal band. And was it silver, gold,
Silver.
any kind of particular color?
Just plain silver.
Just a plain silver ring.
So he goes, well, I mean, like, I've never personally heard of a satyr using Starla magic, and I don't see what good a little tiny ring would do. They want like a big hoop for Starla. You know, it's a size thing. The bigger the hoop, the better the spell. Like a little bitty ring wouldn't really do much of anything. But like, I don't know. It's the only thing I
So
can
this
think of.
yes. Well, at least I know I can ask someone. I think I know who I can ask about this then.
Now, hope you're not mad, but I did kind of steal from the big bird wing centaur guy. It's only like 3 guilders. All right. It's like he wasn't paying attention. They were kind of laying there. I figured he wouldn't miss them because he just like eats all the time. And I bought Sozi like a new pair of shoes, but I bought 2 pairs. I figured I'd take one back and return it because, like I said, I didn't fit or something. And he pulls out like a bright pink pair of like thigh-high leather boots that are covered in like little tiny chains and belts. And he also pulls out a pair of more rugged, more faring black leather boots that are mostly knee-highs. But on both boots, there are tiny pockets for like little tiny dagger sheaths. He goes, "Do you think she would like?"
Oh.
Was she like, you know, would she like these pink ones, or think she would like the regular ones, with the little dagger holsters on them?
You know, Fernie, my first instinct to say would be the black ones, but having known Sozi for only a couple days now, I've the thing I know her best is not to expect anything from her. Like there's no normalcy. So do you want to return one of them back, or are you okay with just to be like, I got you 2, which one do you want, or give both?
Well, isn't 2 pairs of boots a bit much? Like, does a girl need more than 1 pair of shoes? I don't understand.
Sometimes it depends on the girl.
Well,
sometimes they want
like because we don't wear you got pointers as hooves. We don't really wear shoes, so I don't really know how these work.
You know how your previous owners had more than 1 pair of outfits because each like a specific shirt or pants was for one party and or like they had clothing has specific purposes.
You can't like blank stares like, huh?
I apologize. I assumed you were part of the internal staff or the house slaves.
I mean,
to make it.
I don't really remember. Like usually, like I didn't really remember much when they were beating me. I just kind of remember what I was doing, But like I remember like the lady of the house really liked her shoes, and she always wore
Yeah.
pink shoes. But like Sozy mostly just wears leather ones. And do you think she would like pink ones? Are they too loud, do you think? Or are they like not loud enough? They have another pair, it's like they had these little little geese on them, and the geese all had things in their mouth, and they were like they're like really high, like mid thigh, and that seemed like too much.
Honestly, Fruity, I think it'd be better for you to ask Sozy herself specifically, especially if it's a gift for her, right? Better for her to kind of tell you, and you learn from what her kind of tastes are, than to give a gift that's not as appreciated.
So he's like, I feel like I made a mistake. He's like holding these two pairs of boots, like,
Well, no. It's more of the fact of she could like something really loud, or she could like the black. But the fact that you gave her boots is really sweet.
Hold on.
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark. Those dogs, man. Them dogs do be barking.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Ooh.
Oh no, Fruity, no.
What? Oh.
We're at
Just
double
start
so
crying.
far. No. Okay, double ones.
Oh yeah, he did.
He goes, which pair do you think would make her put like a knife to me?
Ah, okay.
That's concerning and fucked up, but kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew it. So the pink boots are the ones that has chains on them.
Yeah, and then the black boots have two small sheaths for boot knives.
The pink one. The black one is more practical. But the pink one, if you're looking for something like that, pink.
He goes,
There's like, because like the moment he asked that question, there's like a wave of realizations. Like, I see.
but do you think she would like knife holsters on her boots? Is that something you adventurers like?
Well, I'm not an adventurer, Fruny. I was a researcher before this.
He goes, I'll be right back. He kind of like hops off the tank, like both of his boots. He's like, kind of runs in the town, like a full sprint.
Oh dear.
And you're left alone. So you're alone in the tank, you know, and you're kind of sitting there. You hear Sozy snoring down inside the tank and down below you. And, you know, Fruity's gone for like 6 hours. And Hurdy, you're there on the tank. But after like the first 2 hours, A, Fruity ain't back, and 2, Lucius ain't back.
That's not good. She doesn't want to leave because she doesn't trust Sozy to be alone with the. What's the closest stores located around her?
Stores?
Shops, stalls, anything what's being sold.
You guys are currently kind of by the inn rows. Not a lot, really.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing she really can do on her own. I mean, she'll probably sit on the top of the tank and like relax and wait for Fruity if he comes back. Practice some more of her rune smithing. But aside from that, she wouldn't leave until morning comes. Hopefully, when Mon has returned or something, and with whiskey and such. It's just
you're not. Sleep?
She doesn't know. She's going to sleep eventually. Like it's just like, but she's not gonna leave. She'll be up for like another 2-3 hours and then go back to sleep and then head down into the tank and sleep.
So in those 3 hours, nothing happens. So when the 3 hour passed, do we go to sleep now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well.
So you
go in, lock down.
So you'll button up all the hatches?
Yep.
Okay. So
Well, she still remembers the guy's warnings.
So you button down with Sozy. Sozy's fucking like ugly snoring next to you. And you kind of fall asleep. Now, as you fall asleep, I want Sozy and Hurdy to both give me perception and brain power if you got it.
So
If
brain
not,
power it is.
Yeah, if not, roll brain power. Shark, that means you do.
Oh.
Shark!
Oh, what do you say?
Roll perception and brain power, please.
I have perception, brain power. Cool. Aren't I asleep?
Yeah, well, can you hear?
Oh,
okay,
nice.
I rolled it, but it completely broke again. So
you got
we
nat
had-
20.
You rolled a 40. So, Sozy, not only do you smell Fruity come back, but you can hear him panting excitedly as he clambers on top of the tank. And you hear him... You hear the draw of thread through leather, and him, like, lightly giggling to himself as he's doing something on top of the fucking tank with a sewing kit. What do you do?
Oh, no.
Well, I ignore him and I stay asleep.
Okay. So you guys
Go
sleep.
lock him out.
So you guys sleep through the night. Fruity just kind of like after Fruity finishes his little project and then also fluff and folds all of Sozy's laundry. He kind of just sleeps on top of the tank because he slept on worse. He finds Lucius's spare bedroll because Lucius, and kind of like rolls it out and on top of it.
Did he try knocking on the hatch door at all? Or did he
No.
just go, oh, it's closed? Never mind.
He figures it's closed. If he knocks, he'll wake Sozy up. Doesn't want that. So he's just gonna let it ride.
Okay.
And he sleeps on top of the tank. So as the morning comes, the city of Tallwheat slowly comes alive around 6 a.m. The bakers wake up. They get the fucking ovens going. Townsfolk kind of like rise and shine and go get that bread. The knockers go around knocking on windows. The town comes alive. The thing is, they're so used to people just sleeping in or on vehicles, no one really bothers you. So around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. is when a lot of the commotion, carts clattering down the road, people talking and walking down the sidewalk, that kind of thing. So Hurdy and Sozy, both of you hear this. What do you two do? We'll go with Sozy first. That's you, Chocolate.
Huh? What?
You are sleeping, aren't you?
I'm like half asleep.
Okay, so we're almost done. No worry. So you hear the town coming alive around you, Sharklet, as it's about 8 a.m. and you hear the town around you coming alive. Street noises, sidewalk noises, people talking, carts and cars driving back and forth. What do you do?
Lay in because I'm tired, obviously.
Yeah. Hurdy, what do you do?
Well, Hurdy gets up and she's like, if she sees Sozy, she's awake. She's gonna be like, "What? So how many of the questions from before 60 of them?" She's like, 30. Like 30 gold pieces of that was mine yesterday. Is mine yesterday.
She's talking to you, Sozy.
But I'm asleep.
Oh.
Oh, you're not like awake at all.
No,
you're just.
she's
I'm pretty sure I'm still like mostly asleep. So you get like a groan and maybe like a roll out of me.
She's fucking bed rotting. She's tank rotting.
Yeah.
Tank rotting.
Tank rotting, exactly.
Where's your purse? Where's the coin purse?
I'm probably cuddling it to some degree. Sosie likes money. Sosie really likes money. She's probably cuddling it, so...
Should I take it that you're agreeing for me to take the 30 gil pieces then?
I threw it at your head earlier.
Did you?
Yes!
Oh.
I shotgunned it at your head!
I don't remember you saying that.
She I
rolled and everything.
She rolled ballistics. I think you're just,
Oh, I probably wasn't there because I had to go get something after the FEMA every
Yeah,
day.
it's probably like partially lodged into your skull in several places.
In your
All right,
hair.
I'm gonna add. I mean, she's already had a concussion, Sozi. This is not gonna help.
It wasn't supposed to help.
So Sozi, Sozi, you're asleep. So Hurdy, around you, you see hands kind of handing you coins around you because the ghosts are like holding the coins and like, should we give them to her now? No, just wait. It's like oh, and she kind of like they start like handing you like the gold coins like into your hand, like all around you, little fist coming around.
Oh, thank you guys. And she like puts it into her pouch. There's
You hear?
You guys wanted a beer, right?
They're like, well, we wouldn't mind a beer, you know, kind of nice.
Okay. All right. So she's gonna go like hop out, and she's about to turn to Sozi, but remembers who Sozi is and turns to Fruny and says, "Hatch is open, Fruny. Keep watch of the car. Don't let Sozi drive off without us."
He goes, how? You're awake? Is the hatch open? And he's looking like bleary eyed, blink, 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 blink.
You know, if you had knocked on the door last night, I would have let you in.
No, I can't wake up Sozi. She needs to sleep. She's sleepy. She's sleepy, Sozi.
You're assuming Sozi would have wakened. That would have been enough to wake her up.
No.
She's not a light sleeper.
No. I figured it'd be rude to knock because you were sleeping, and she was sleeping, and like I can sleep on tank. It's comfy, nice.
She pats his head. It's like, go down to below, and you can rest where I was sleeping.
And he goes, okay, and he kind of pulls over the brand new modified pink boots, and you see, Hurdy, that not only has he added more like leather straps to them, he's added 2 custom knife sheaths on each boot. That way she can have 4 boot knives if she so wishes on her boots. And he kind of like sleepily totters over towards the turret, and he kind of like bends over and like lays on top of the turret and kind of leans inside. Now, Sharklet, you hear you hear Fruny go, Sozi, Sozi, you awake?
Oh. Do I have to answer him?
I mean,
He's grown.
You don't have to. You can answer however you want to.
Okay, I just ignore him. I'm asleep.
He goes,
not disturbed.
He goes, Sozi, and he shakes these boots. And now you do hear the jangle of chains and the light knock knock of the heels hitting each other. He goes, Sozi, I made you thang. Sozi made thang. Sozi. It's kind of like clap, 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 banging the boots together.
And I slowly like sit up, you know, still half asleep visibly, reach out and grab the thing, and then just lay back down.
I thought you were gonna grab him.
Just pull him inside. So
Actually,
grab him into a bear hug because you're still asleep.
I could just grab him and then slam him down with me as I go back to sleep.
Do it.
That's a good point. That is something Sophie would probably do. Like in her sleepy confusion, she'd probably grab him instead and just pull him down.
He'd love that.
To the bed or the floor. I guess it's not really a bed.
The deck.
It's a floor.
The fucking gunner basket.
Yeah, okay, then I reach out to grab the source of the noise, which is Fruny, and I just kind of like pull him down
so
where I was laying.
So as you reach out, the first thing you will hit, and you do feel the smooth, brand new leather. So you kind of reach out, you're trying to find Fruny, you know, but he's holding these boots out to you.
Well, I'm not trying to find Fruny, I'm trying to find the source of the noise. I just so happen to grab Fruny.
I'll roll for it, fuck it. Yeah, you fucking grab...
I still can't roll, my entire thing is messed up.
I rolled for you, you got a 1, so you grab a fistful of Fruny's hair. Just...
Oh god.
So, what do you do?
Well, if I pull his hair, will he come down with it? I assume he will, right? Because it's painful. So I assume he'll fold like a lawn chair and just kind of like come down with me.
It's highly possible.
It's what I think would happen.
I'll roll your brawn. I'll roll his brawn.
Yeah, thank you.
Archer, I think that's true.
Rolled an 8. He rolled a 18. So you pull on his hair, and he goes, oop, and he kind of like splays his legs out, and one of his hooves catch the 50 cal mount, the pintle. And he goes, Sozy, no, that's not the boots. Sozy, my hair. And he's kind of like holding himself in place as you're like trying to pull on his hair. And like you see, you can't see, but he's like tears in his eyes. He's like, Sozy, the boots, I made you boots. And he's like holding out these pink boots out to you.
Can I just push him?
Okay, so now I just wake up and I'm like, hey Funi, what's up? What boots? You made me something?
So you kind of open your eyes, and with morning sunlight streaming in through the fucking hatch and kind of casting Fruny in dusky light, he's holding out these two pairs. Or sorry, this was one pair of bright pink leather boots at you. You can see that there are decorative chains on them that lightly jangle here and there, as well as a lot of straps. So you can kind of tighten along your, along your thigh or your knee or your calf or your foot. You can kind of adjust how your tightness is. But one thing you do see is that not only is it brand new, fresh, pink dyed leather, but you do see that he has hand sewn in quite well 2 sheaves per boot on the outside of the boot where you can have your own boot knives. And additionally, he has sewn in like silken thread hearts up and down the sides of the boots that kind of curl along the knife sheaths.
Right.
What do you do?
Fruny, these are kind of nice, but why would you make this for me? What gave you this idea?
Are you still holding his hair?
Yes, I'm still holding his hair.
Why'd you make these for me? He goes like,
why did you make these for me?
He's like, I just thought you could use some new boots because your ones are really old and they're covered in blood and dead person goo, and I figured you could use something nice.
Oh, well, these aren't quite my style, Fruny, but, you know, you do make a fair point with the oldness of my boots. So, I appreciate this, Fruny.
Hertha kind of pops out from behind Fruny and just goes, he wants you to step on him with them.
He wants me to what?
He goes, what? No,
what?
No, that's not what I want at all. No, the dwarvess is crazy. Don't listen to her. I mean, she's wearing her hair as a beard. I mean, she's crazy.
Honestly, yeah, she's kind of crazy, Fruny. That's a very fair observation.
One, other dwarves, I'm not the only one who does that. 2, that's a lot coming from you.
Oh, what do you mean that's a lot coming from me, huh? What do you mean by this?
It's just pretty stuck on the hash and people yelling through him.
Yeah. I've heard the stories from Mon and Lucius.
Okay, then what stories? What stories have you possibly heard from Lucius and Mon?
If I was here, I would ask them.
Still leg locking the fucking pintle, like just stretched out along the
yeah, he's still having his hair like held. He just had like suspended there, being held. He's not having a great time.
Not really, no.
So the two are still bickering. Like, yeah, I heard you trying to pickpocket a Veil Rider officer while you were at the border patrol.
So see your boots.
Yeah, you know.
So see the boots.
And what about it?
You're not. The fact that you can't see what's wrong with it says a lot about your intelligence.
Implying that you like those guys anyway. Those guys are nothing but trouble. Those gosh darn Veil Riders. What have they ever done that's good for you, huh?
Losing grip, Sozy. It's like sliding down.
Hey, shut up, Fruny. I'm making a point. Just points at him.
Curdy just pushes him into the fucking hole so he stops complaining.
What? It comes flying to the fucking hatch and slams into fucking Sozy. Both Sozy and Fruny go like flying to the fucking basket bottom, like there's a tangle of limbs and boots and shit.
Can I roll for a concussion?
Sure. Roll grit. Why would chat ask if Runes as a full mast? What's wrong with you?
I don't know what it rolled.
No,
I think it rolled.
It's a solid goose egg, but not a concussion.
Oh, I really wanted to be concussed. I'm disappointed, but I'm not concussed, which is a weird sentence to like.
I hate them
say.
not injured. Sucks.
Yeah, so, I hate but I'm not dying to death.
So as Fruny is inverted and his horn tip is stuck in the basket of the gunner's basket and in the wiring, he's like, don't worry, I got that for you. And he like reaches out the shaking finger and he kind of touches your goose egg and heals it. he's like very clearly in pain, kind of like halfway scorpioning through the fucking turret. Like reaches out and kind of like just kind of touches your little goose egg and heals it. It's like
Brody just watching this
Well-
just shakes her head.
Well, thank you, Froony. I mean, I just grab the boots out of his hand and just like go to the other side of the tank, leaving him where he is. And just like observing these boots up in detail.
he's like, no problem.
Like
And he's,
like a
slowly
yeah.
pushes out the fucking basket.
Oh yeah, he's fucked in the fucking thing, dude. I'm in the corners observing new shiny objects that I have acquired.
So
I just imagine the commentary the ghost guys are saying while watching all of this happening.
it's
'Cause
definitely
I can
it's definitely spirited, you know, to say the least. But Sozi, in your hands are a pair of custom pink leather boots. These are adventurers' boots, more or less. These are made for rough riding, rough weathering, all terrain. They're
Stepping on young men.
technically all shoes can do that, but okay. And these are multi-layered, so they are quite heavy. But that's because in the wall of the leather is two pieces of leather right here, right? And in between these two pieces of leather is actually a fine woven chainmail. So these boots are resistant to slashing damage, so they're partially, armored boots. As well, there are 4 sheaths for either throwing knives or boot knives, which are held in place with a kind of a little button clasp. And as well, there are Fruini's hand-sewn perfect hearts kind of bubbling up along the outside seam of these boots.
Okay.
All right, and we're at 3.5 hours, and we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the day.
God, I'm tired, honestly.
you're
I
fine.
came today kind of tired.
You're fine.
I'm
that's fine.
sick, okay? But
Honestly-
I'd feel guilty if I wasn't here, so...
I do appreciate you coming because if you hadn't, that meant after
You would have been
Lynn's left-
alone.
It was-
Yeah.
Like-
I know I'm quiet and I'm like, not fully here mentally, but I'm just happy to be here,
It's just fucking.
I committed to being here, so it's like I'm gonna be here unless there's something actually physically stopping me from being here.
Bertha alone, like, solo game with Garb. I'm gonna fuck you up. All right.
I mean, you killed Mims. You killed me once. Well, no, Mims killed me.
Technically, Mims killed you. Anyway, so players will see you Friday for Chalk 1, and I guess Sharklet and Purple say goodnight.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.